good than all others in the MO.
we still have to get through the
Alright.
watches.
You got the stream going?
Yeah, the stream's going.
Okay.
We transitioned over, so welcome back for session 2
Session
of
2.
Ragnarok. So last week, you all met each other for the first time after escaping a horrendous shipwreck caused by Jorgamander and Thor battling.
Hey, look who it is.
Hey, look, we start at 8:30. The party met a interesting individual, parted ways.
It did it again, Dave. Could you remind us of what that interesting individual's name was?
You didn't
Because
ask.
We never got it. I asked. He didn't say.
Okay. I couldn't remember if he had said the name or not.
I remember saying that it's probably a good thing we don't know, because if like somebody asks us about him, we don't have to lie.
The notes I have is he's a crazy elf man who thinks he's gonna go fight off an entire Viking clan to steal a ship.
But you all ended up finding out roughly where your location was and where yourselves were from, and you decided to head south back towards Elbetoft, where some of you came from and some of you were heading into that direction anyways. Heading south, you ran into the ruins of Durdan, which you encountered a small goblin patrol. And after a very bloody battle, you all sought refuge in a cave, courtesy of Ulf providing food and resources to feed you all. And that is where we ended the session. So as you all prepare for the night to rest up and continue your adventure in the morning, what would you like to do?
Yeah, so it's not the next morning. We are bedding down currently.
Correct.
Okay. Well, who is taking which watch? I'll take first watch. I'm no problem doing that.
Oh my god,
I'm trying to remember the voice I was using. Hold on.
It is what's his face from Rounders.
Yes.
Yep.
I have to say the line to get myself in the character.
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta have those trigger words, baby.
If you no has my money. Okay. Yes, I can take the nighttime watch because I has good dark vision.
And I will take the morning.
Well, there we go. Well, I'll go post up at the entrance of the cave. Brother Ulf, did you see? Was it like any other like entrances over, like further in, or are we kind of in an enclosed cavern here?
To the best of my knowledge, there is no other entrance except for this one. One entrance,
Perfect.
one exit, for I know.
Well, that is most excellent then. So I'll just post up right here, and we'll be good to go. And I'll just take out my playing cards and start playing solitaire.
The majority of your night is calm. A cool wind enters through the cave entrance and makes its way inside. Thankfully, you all being well prepared for Fimbulwinter, the everlasting winter. You are all kept warm, either by fire or by fur. Ulf, you have the morning shift, correct?
I do?
Towards the end of your shift, you notice a figure walking around towards the cave.
I will sneak over to get a better look.
Okay.
Is there any like cover? Can I do that? Like, is there cover or anything that I could kind of sneak around?
There's a few rocks, bushes, and stuff on the outside of the cave,
Okay.
but there are.
Let us do this.
So 19 south. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, hey, by the way, when we treat wounds, does that require us to have like a medicine, like a healer's kit or anything like that? Or
Yeah.
Yes.
okay.
Alright. The figure doesn't seem to notice you and continues walking towards the entrance of the cave.
Okay. How far away is it? And what does it look like?
He's about 50 feet now. He's about medium height, more so on the tall side. He has thick
Okay.
furs.
Okay. From the bushes, I'm going to call out. You are surrounded. I suggest that you stop.
Paul? Your mic is not working. Technical difficulty.
Can you hear me now?
Yay!
Yay.
Now I know why no one was responding when I was talking.
Yeah, we'll just keep pretending like we couldn't hear him the whole time, guys.
Oh, I mean, I just thought maybe everyone was immersed, so I didn't want to break
Oh.
your immersion.
My immersion.
It's what does that sound? It sounds like someone's breaking wind in my ear. Ah.
Okay, I can do that. I only hear one of you.
Give away our position and our numbers. He's foolish, is it not?
That's what
Is
she
it in
said.
character cough? Or...
No, that was me. Went down the wrong hole. I've got a white Russian that I probably should have started sooner. My alarm didn't go off, so now you're just getting it as it hits me. Fair enough, but I mean you no harm or danger. I'm simply coming here to rest.
Well, stay where you are. If you have any weapons, lay them down. I will see you shortly.
My character puts his hands on the ground.
So you carry no weapons?
My fists are the weapons.
And you see he's not in the best shape. He looks pretty, he's a little bit rough looking, beat up a little bit, kind of bloody. 6 foot human male comes out, kind of dressed in furs, and He walks up. He's about, I don't know, we'd say about 30 feet away at this point, but I'm out in the open.
I still only see one of you.
Well,
From inside the
said.
cave, you hear.
as I said, it would be foolish to give away our numbers.
Unfortunately, Discord actually cut out most of that snoring. We heard like
Really?
the very first snort, and then it was like,
That's so disappointing.
yeah,
It
I
was a
was
good
like,
snore.
I was
Discord
watching.
recognizes this as white noise.
Yeah, exactly. Okay,
Joy.
I will describe it as it sounds like there could possibly, you're not sure if there's a human in there snoring or it's a bear growling.
If you're
Hi.
looking for refuge in the cave, I can escort you
That would
shortly.
sound good. It is just me.
Stay right there for now. I will return. Keep your eyes on the cave. You will see me go in.
I cross my arms impatiently.
And Ulf is doing, he's like, still got the bow strung. He's got an arrow knocked, but obviously it's not drawn. And he kind of hurries up to the cave and lets everyone know. We have a visitor. Be alert. And he walks back out.
Paul, your picture for your character is pretty accurate to how your character actually looks.
Yeah.
Ulf kind of motions to you and says, all right, you can come.
I come.
Sorry.
I'm
And
glad
then he
that
walks
someone
that way.
laughed. As my character gets closer to you, you realize he's a good head and a half over you, getting closer to that 7 foot than the 6 foot number. Yeah, no, definitely looks and smells like an orc to you, but maybe slightly off if you were to look a little too long. Very, very pale skin for an orc.
We are
on
inside.
His face is really pockmarked, kind of like Seal, with tattooed like incisions covering his face and torso.
Oh.
I believe that I recognize you.
You recognize me?
Indeed.
We have never met. How convenient.
That's true, but I think that you guys were slaves at that boat crash. I woke up first and decided to make my leave.
Of course, everyone we meet has woke up first from this wreck.
Well, I think it might just be.
I'm curious how many more people we will meet who have woke up first.
You are the first that I have seen.
So you did not travel or see the cave elf?
No.
No, you did. You saw the cave elf.
I did see the cave elf.
Okay. Well,
Find it best to avoid things.
How
that
does
is
rest work in?
reasonable. Oh, you
Especially
don't heal
when
me.
you are
I was
alone.
getting ready to go over that. I have the rules pulled up, so.
Sorry for cutting in the middle, but I was like, I only got 2 HP.
Um,
I have no health.
Marcus holds out a hand that does not quite match the rest of his body. And it has more probably bird slash what's the word here?
Avian?
Yeah, kind of like that scaly avian texture.
Hmm.
I go by Marcus.
I am called Ulf.
Are you gonna shake his hand?
No.
I'll just uncomfortably put it back to my side.
All right. It's about this
Ulf
time.
doesn't do social stuff.
I feel like at this point my character finally I'm like,
Yep, it's about this
Uh.
point where everyone else is awakened, well rested. So I'm gonna read off the rules real quick. We'll go over the rest rules, and you guys can ask questions, and then you can continue with character introductions.
I don't know. Ivar still looking like he's got a bunch of things on his token.
Once every 24 hours, you can take a period of rest, which is typically 8 hours, after which you regain hit points equal to your Constitution modifier times your level, and you might recover from or improve from certain conditions. Sleeping in armor results in poor rest that leaves you fatigued. If you go more than 16 hours without resting, you become fatigued. You cannot recover from this until you rest at least 6 continuous hours. After you rest, you make your daily preparations, which takes around 1 hour. You can prepare only if you've rested and only once per day. Preparing includes the following. Spellcasters regain spell slots, and prepared casters choose spells to have available that day. Focus points and other abilities that refresh during your preparations, and abilities that can be used only a certain number of times per day, including magic item uses, are reset. You don armor and equip weapons and other gear. You invest up to 10 worn magic items to gain their benefits for the day.
Nice.
Those are the resting rules.
Okay. So I only get 2 hit points back every time we long rest.
Same.
We need a healer's kit
He
in a bad way.
as you put your hand away awkwardly, Ulf kind of motions to the cave and says, "The rest of us are inside. I will introduce you momentarily as they wake up."
Indeed.
So, just completely glossing over the fact that he wasn't actually surrounded. The rest of us are literally in this cave.
So where are the rest of you? If everyone is in the cave.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna push
Ulf
it. I was just
Ulf
waiting.
doesn't say anything. He just stands there.
I guess my character comes out.
You guys are awake.
I'm just like,
Everyone else,
Yeah.
This is your time to wake.
Right, man. This is Marcus.
Marcus.
Do any of us
Yes.
recognize him? Or, like, were any of us close to him on the ship?
I would assume that Ulf and I would have seen him. If anybody did.
Yeah.
Okay.
You wouldn't have seen him with his gear though, which
Right.
drastically changes his appearance.
How tall are you, Ratman?
I am 4 feet from nose to tail.
So 3 feet tall.
Or 2 if he has a really long tail.
You know, sometimes I stretch a little bit and I get a little extra.
Because the tail's
Is
a
that-
foot. So
So is that really your designation, Ratman? Or is it something more appropriate?
I am Tangle. It is nice to meet you.
The pleasure's all mine, Mr. And then I'll hold out my hand. It's, again, the right avian-like hand.
I grab his hand with both hands and shake it.
Well-mannered.
Ulf like looks at this and kind of
I'm essentially a naked rat person right now because I haven't put my armor on yet. But I am
You're just
furry,
a rat.
so you know. Yeah, I'm just a giant rat.
Master Splinter.
I have my dueling cloak just like wrapped around me.
There has to be like turtle races, right? Somebody's probably already done this, but people have
For
probably created
Pathfinder,
like
yeah, there's
the
probably a
nin-
turtle race.
there's probably somebody who's created the
Ninja Turtles.
yeah, Teenage Mutant
Mhm.
Ninja Turtles with Splinter.
Oh, I don't doubt it. Oh,
All right.
I'm sure.
Well, hello there, Marcus. My name is Rone. Rone.
Pleased to meet you, Roan. And then I'll hold out my scaly right hand that has a couple of feathers on the forearm.
You'll shake his hand.
It's cold.
Ulf has stopped
I
watching.
mean, it's
the
cold
handshaking,
outside.
and he's now watching like the entrance exit.
Well, this is all we have. This is quite a treacherous area. It might be best for us to work together at least to the next town. No?
Everybody's still outside the cave, right? You haven't brought them in.
No, he's like at the mouth of the cave, pretty much.
Well, I'm still sitting in the back, super like groggy. I haven't gotten up at all. Just
Me.
no sense of concern whatsoever.
Mr. Marcus, do you has the ability to heal? Are you good at the medicines?
Let me see if I have anything out of character quick. I don't think I do. I'm good at survival. I mean, that could be one of the skills. Apparently, I messed up my sheet.
I think
Don't know.
medicine should be a one that you can do while untrained.
Yeah, you can.
I think it's a wisdom based skill.
Yeah, you can.
4
I think you
plus
can do it untrained. But like depending on your training, you can heal more.
Yeah. Do you has any herbs or remedies that you can help? We got in a bit of a scuffle yesterday, and it wasn't good for everyone.
Tercep said that we didn't have to like base our class on the party makeup, and clearly that's paying off right now with these fucking healing rules.
Yeah, we have run into a small problem.
I assume you can't do anything with just medicine skill, right? You have to have
healers
You have
tools.
to have a
Yeah.
healer's kit.
Which
of some sort.
Roan is trained.
And I'm the
this
wrong.
specific thing, so we'll have to get a healer's kit and we'll talk.
I could whip up a small potion now that we have rested and I had the chance to prepare my ingredient.
I'm the wrong kind of champion for healing.
Well,
But
Mr. Tingle-
I can heal Paul.
You can. Above
can.
table or below
Yes,
table,
above.
whatever.
Yeah, below table, I can heal Paul. I don't know that.
So you have
Ivar doesn't know
harm.
that yet.
You have harm and not heal.
Well, I am trained in medicine. I unfortunately do not have any help heal.
Well, we'll just need to, Brother Ulf will just need to, guide us in a way that's not going to draw any attention till we get to Eppeltoft, and then we will be able to get everyone patched up. But Mr. Tingle, I would say the brothers Ulf and Ivar are looking not so good. So if there's something you could do for them, that'd be excellent.
I could whip up a couple of potions. The healing isn't the best.
I have certainly felt better.
You want to give one to Ivor? I will be fine. I will stay away from issues.
I can do this. Let me go grab my thing.
This is just I don't think there's a rule for this, but I'm curious to accept how you would want to rule this. If we did like a survival check or a nature check or whatever, could we make like a one-time use healer's kit out of like medicinal herbs and shit, like in the forest?
That was what I was getting ready to ask. Could we use survival to find herbs to heal people while we're traveling?
We probably could if we weren't in a goblin-infested, patrolled area with limited
I mean,
resources.
Right.
I
I'm
would
just
say
saying,
maybe-
that.
Maybe we could go and kill the goblins, and maybe they has things that we could take.
So I'm gonna revert to the crafting rules for now until we all learn the system. And the crafting rules is you must have the cost of the stuff in order to craft it.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you know, in character you can.
They assume there's always a store you can go to get your materials for things.
I think a healer's kit costs like 5 gold.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not super bad, but 5 gold of
But
herbs.
Also,
That's a
for
fuck
me,
ton of
for me to whip up and out of, not out of my reagents, just like a normal one, costs 12 gold pieces
For one healing
Sheesh.
potion.
for one healing. That's a minor elixir of life. It heals D6.
I thought healing potions were 4 gold. Maybe I'm wrong. I've been wrong many times before.
So let me pull it up.
Yeah, can't we? Is there a way to?
I mean-
Oh yeah, there we go.
Healing potion is 4 gold for a minor,
Yep.
and that
Yeah,
restores
healing
a
potion
D8.
minor.
So,
Yep.
in character,
elixirs
you guys
also do other
are
things,
looking
but-
for herbs and stuff. You're looking for good branches to make maybe a crutch. Certain sticks or scrap wood that would be useful for making splints. You're looking for spare pieces of cloth or, whatever other vegetables or fauna that would assist. But you do not get the benefits of a healer's kit unless you expend the gold value
Right.
and do the crafting rules. That's how we're
Now,
going to go for now.
Healer's tools they're not a one-time use, right? I don't believe that they are.
There's expanded healer's tools. Healer's tools is 5 gold. Piece. Let me see. It does not say they're expended.
Yeah, they're not listed as consumable. So I was just
Oh, there we go.
So
I don't know why my computer constantly hates Discord.
yep. You either collectively spend 5 gold to create a healer's kit.
So I should be able to make a regular healing potion because I have the book. Is that a level 0 or a level 1 item?
I did a level 1 item.
So what I'm reading is it says that you pay a third of the item's price. Is that correct?
For the crafting rules, I believe that might be true.
I'm not 100% sure. I know that you can make so 12 gold pieces makes up to 4 potions.
Oh,
Yes.
3 potions, you mean?
But I don't think that you can spend less money to make less potions.
Actually, I'm going to send this to you because this is what I'm reading.
Yeah. Alright.
Can we get a rules lawyer in chat, please? Just help us for free.
Ugh, spend 4 days at work.
It
Like,
takes
it
a
would-
1 week's worth of work.
Yeah. To make them in a batch. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't really have a week to sit in this cave.
No, because I have.
Yeah, there's other places we could definitely go. I think that would
Hang
be
on.
better.
Let me double check because I'm pretty sure that because I have rules for.
Yeah, he has different crafting rules. That's true.
Me.
Interesting. And Paul's power flickered. He isn't invested in the UPS, so we do have a storm on the East Coast.
I haven't even been paying attention.
Because this one makes the most sense to me.
That crafting rule that you sent me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
If it,
that's the rule for crafting.
okay. All right. If
Craft
that's
an
the rule, then I'm gonna post
item
this for everybody so everyone's on the same page. I'm gonna put it in
your level or lower.
the chat right here. So
Yeah, that has-
I have all of the basic formulas basically for level 0 and level 1 items
Yeah.
because I have the basic crafting book. So that isn't an issue.
We had some bad storms.
Must
I think-
supply raw materials worth at least half the item's price. You always expend at least that amount of raw materials when you craft successfully. If you're
is that
in a
Pathfinder
settlement,
2?
yes, this is from the website no one talks about.
PF2 tools is legit.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that you can talk about the
Okay.
site.
But so here, I will, as per what they have on the crafting rule, that is the last bullet point for it. You must spend 4 days at work at which you attempt a crafting check. If your attempt to create the item is successful, you expend raw materials you supplied. You can pay the remaining portion of the item's item price in materials to complete the item immediately, or you can spend additional downtime and days working on it.
Okay, so I don't know why they had the change from the book I was reading to that one to increase it, but I guess there's probably a reason. Because in this one it said you pay a third of the item's price for raw material costs.
So this essentially is saying you have to spend half of the price up front, and then you make a check, and then if you have the rest of the items or the gold worth of that item, you finish it immediately. Otherwise, you can spend an additional number of days working to reduce the value. This amount is determined using the income table, which would take a level 1 character forever because we have an income of 5 copper pieces.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry. It's based on your proficiency rank, not your level. Oh wait, okay, no, never mind. It doesn't matter. It's all the same until like level 12. Basically the same amount of money.
Yeah. Crafting rules.
However, if you were to get a critical success for each additional day you spend crafting reduces the materials needed to complete the item based on your item level +1 plus your proficiency. Or your level +1 at your proficiency. Regular success is normal, and failures. If you critically fail, you've ruined 10% of the raw materials you supplied.
Don't critically fail.
Yep. But I don't... unless we can find 2 gold pieces worth of... or 4 gold pieces worth of material and want to hang out for 4 days. There's no way for me to make potions outside of using my reagents, which I can do. I
Right.
can do. I can make 5 per day.
I mean, we can always just save them until we need, because you can do that quickly, right? So we can just
Yeah.
save it till we need it.
I mean,
But
I mean, here. Let me make one for Ivar right now, because he kind of needs one. Unfortunately, it's only a. Oops. Sorry, I should not have done that for that one. I should have done it for not an elixir of life, but a. What's it called?
healing potion miner.
Yeah, healing potion miner. Let me delete that. Then.
Turset posted some videos on crafting. If anyone else is curious, the dude is really good at explaining it. So
Yeah,
if
it's just it's like a 20-minute long video on
it
how to
is.
craft
Yeah,
things.
no, you wouldn't want to watch it mid game, but
Yeah.
it's really good. So I
let's
enjoyed it.
Request trade.
And the dude has like 3 different videos on crafting, like crafting consumables, crafting magic items, and like
Sent you a
there's another
trade,
one.
Shifty.
Shifty. Oh, there he is. I thought he fell asleep.
No, I was looking at something.
Want to spectate this?
Healing potion.
Make sure everyone's above board here.
There you go. Hopefully you roll good.
Come on. Knowing me as a person, we need to have. I mean, obviously that's.
Come on, big numbers. Yeah, 2.
Classic.
Yay!
It's okay. Maybe next time I could do a little better at making the potion. But I mean, you feel a little bit better, yeah?
Yeah.
He's more of a pale yellow now than a sickly looking orange. So
This is worse than any hangover I have ever had.
Do not let the goblin dogs bite you. They are terrible beasts.
It didn't bite me. I just killed it, and it jizzed on me or something.
with Marcus, friend Ulf here is real good at like scouting ahead, making sure that we're staying out of danger. And we all kind of just like hang back. Do you have a similar skill set? Or like if we're gonna be traveling together, I just like to know everyone's skills.
That's acceptable. I am quite good at punching things, and I can stealthy and
Are you quick? Are you fast on your feet?
I'm getting there. It's gonna take me some time to get those skills up as a.
All right. Well, I say we just make our way. We're heading to Ebeltoft. Is that you heading south as well? Where are you heading?
Just the nearest center of society.
Well, that would be Ebeltoft then.
Indeed. Seems a little confused on where he is exactly. He's kind of going with y'all at this.
Right. So it would appear that we have one more. I
Well-
will start looking ahead of us.
Thank you, Brother Ulf.
So, Marcus, how do you spell your name?
Not the best stealth.
So imagine the word mark, like you have your mark, and in the correct pronunciation of my people, it's Mark Hus but
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
it
generate.
is. So I could call you Hoss for short, like boss Hoss.
sure.
Use.
Use.
So, what got you all in company of the slaver?
Well,
Those are my checks for scouting.
I was just heading up north to find a ship to charter to head on up to Easteroy, but as I was heading to town, so were they to pick up the stockpile of people, and they just happened to get caught up in the fray there. So not yeah, not really, just bad timing on my part.
Nice.
I was out of Abeltoff. I was looking for reagents to do some alchemy. That is my trade. Um, and I was taken because they thought that, oh, Mr. Mousy Man, he's so cute, and he make the potions.
Our ship was destroyed in a raid, and Ulf and I were pretty much just clinging to the scraps, and we were rescued by the slavers.
Question mark? Not sure if that's what I'd call getting put into slavery, but
It was that or death, so
Indeed.
it's what I would call a convenient inconvenience.
Wolf, what was the survival check for? For the
I
path?
guess like tracks and and finding like a path that could lead us away from stuff or
Yeah, you recognize the path forward and how to continue south without attracting attention from passing nearby the ruins.
okay. And then
But you didn't
I would-
see shit.
yeah. I would return back and tell them what I found. There is passage to the south, but I did not see any trolls of the goblins, or perhaps anything of that group. So I don't know if it's something we want to do is take care of them, or if we want to get around.
I don't know that we're in any shape to deal with any sort of skirmish, but that's I mean that's all really up to you all.
I
mean,
would assume that they can't be reasoned with.
I
Look,
think
Ulf,
if we could take advantage to strike first, maybe we could deal with an enemy. Yeah.
Quick, Kestrel, put a healer's kit on one of the goblins that we're about to kill.
I can
Look.
send you my Venmo.
Ulf, you know me,
I
and
got
as
a
a
dollar with your
person,
name on it.
I'm always up for a
Bet.
fight. But also knowing myself as a person, getting
Knowing
into a fight could be the end of me at the moment.
Then we'll go around.
Okay, not Frost now. He's officially not Frost now.
That's what it took.
Don't fight. Okay.
Look, Ivar's always up for a fight, but he also feels like shit at the moment. Well, remember, but you know,
Quick, if you log out real fast and have Tercept roll, he'll just roll natural 20s for your character.
yeah.
Let's see.
then we shall go around.
No, not a natural 20. All right. Do you guys continue with your travels?
Yep.
All right.
To
Phil-
Eltoft.
Feel free to converse as you travel through a small snow flurry. It's not heavily snowing, just a light snow today as you continue your trip.
I would be doing my scouting thing, so tell me if I gotta roll anything for that.
If you're trying to go undetected, I would like you all to roll stealth checks.
I
That
am
will-
trying to go undetected.
That
What
would
could go
also, of course, slow your travels.
Proficiencies.
That was so
Hell.
close to a 19, dude.
Towards the end of the day, after you've put the city well behind you, you come across a large river blocking your path forward. The water is flowing. There is some form of ice towards the shores. The
Well,
river
this is not a good look.
The river is at least 100 feet wide, probably wider.
Oh. Well, this is not good. Water is not my strong suit.
Tim, don't you miss Callum right now? Because I sure miss Frost.
What? Wall of Force?
No, we can both dimension door.
Oh yeah,
Oh no, 100-foot river.
teleport all day, and then you.
Oh
and then you
no, wall of stone!
and then you play Pathfinder, and there's like 2 teleport spells in the entire fucking game.
I had more teleport spells than that on Frost alone. I think Frost had 4 teleport.
Are there any trees or anything that are downed currently?
Nothing that would get you across the river. It is, like I said, the section that you're at right now, maybe 100 feet, but most likely more than 100 feet
Okay.
wide.
Do I see a bridge anywhere?
Make a perception check.
Good news, guys. I'm good at those. I'm not good at rolling, but I'm good at perception. I might be a liar. Where's my perception?
It's on your main
Seeing-
part of your sheet.
Seeing him
Oh,
look,
that's right.
I would also like to look.
Oh, that's not bad.
So there is nothing downriver that you can see. You think there might be a bridge probably further upriver if you head back up, not north but east, considering that is closer to where the city was. But
So we
you're
go
un-
east then.
You're not able to see it because there is a bend to the river.
There's got to be a bridge like up past that bend, right? Right, Ulf?
Yep.
Right?
Perhaps.
Right?
There has to be some ways we can fjord.
Not without the proper supplies, but let us
That's-
go up the river.
Not to mention that water is cold as balls.
Balls are pretty cold.
Especially Marcus's.
Spending the remaining travel time that you have, or the remaining daylight that you have left to travel today, a few more hours heading upriver, and in the distance, you think you make out a large stone bridge. It's probably 2 miles out from where you are now, but this is as the sun sets.
See, I told you, bridge.
We could. If
we
it's
double-
only, if it's
Do we
only
double
2
time it to the
miles-
bridge?
Yeah, I think we should just go. I mean, we're towards Ebeltoft at this point, so I would say let's at least make our way to the bridge. I mean, I don't think anything nefarious would be trying
I
to.
mean, what if there are bandits and they are charging a toll?
That's true. That's true. I didn't think about that, but that is. I mean, I've crossed this bridge before, and
You gotta pay the troll toll to get in the little boy's hole.
No. The boys stole.
No. I said what I said.
No. no. That's what I'm saying. Boys stole.
Demonetized.
I was going to say D.
Yeah, boys' hole.
Banned.
Yeah.
Gotta pay.
Thanks a lot, Danny DeVito.
It's not even my fault.
The boys stole.
That was on TV. Come on.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
Yeah.
so was my joke, and I still got
the
last.
The Nightman.
hold on. Funny story about this being banned. Jen sang a Celine Dion song on stream. The song was not playing. That section of the stream got muted on Twitch because it was too close to the original. It's really impressive. But yeah, the
Which song was it?
My Heart Will Go On, or the
Yep.
Titanic one, I think.
Yep.
But yeah, that whole section of the stream got muted because Jen sang that song. It was hilarious. I mean, they could. I don't think it was banned there when I was there last, but it could be different now. So we could bed down here. Ulf, brother Ulf? Is there a place that we could bed down? That's close.
We would have passed things on the way. It's probably best to just cross the bridge at this point.
Well, I defer to your expertise in this matter.
All right, who's up for a jog?
Let us go.
And I start running.
I walk briskly.
I walk quickly. There's
I'm
not keeping up with a full on sprint of somebody that's fucking 2 feet taller than me.
I'm not
light a
sprinting.
torch.
I'm jogging. I said
And I
jog.
and
I
I
didn't
look
say
at
sprint.
Marcus will take the front.
It's 2 fucking miles.
I light a torch and I look at Tingle and I say, "Does this affect your vision at all?"
I don't know.
Negatively.
DM does it. Is it like D&D where if you're in bright light, your dark vision turns to garbage?
Oh boy.
I would probably assume so. Dark vision has to have some sort of weakness.
Monster with dark
And it's really
vision
only
can
low light vision. I'm only good till like the afternoon.
Do you have dark vision or low light vision?
I have low light vision.
Okay. Because dark vision and low light are 2 different things.
Yes.
Low
One
light
is I
vision-
have good night vision. The other one is you have like infrared.
The monster can see in dim light as though it were bright light, so it ignores the concealed condition due to dim light.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot people. The concealed condition with dim light is going to be a real bitch and a half.
All right. So no, it
Except to me.
technically does not,
Perfect.
because
Okay.
nothing about you having to be in dim light to get this effect.
Yeah.
So you just see in dim light as if it was bright light.
Although I believe it's only 60 feet, so
All right.
Beautiful.
I can only see like just a little bit past.
2 minutes into your brisk walk / sprint, Ulf, you notice lights coming from the bridge. As
Okay.
you reckon that people are lighting up their own torches.
Yep. And while they're running ahead, I will look to everyone who's by me. It would appear there are lights on the bridge. Perhaps we should wave to them, signaling our approach.
I mean, is
Yeah.
there lots of torches? I mean, it's hard to see for me. You know, you have height advantage.
I'll need a perception check to.
I am going to protect
See.
Tingle with everything that I have. He is my favorite person ever.
Oof. There's probably 7 to 10 torches, or at
There
least
would
light
be-
sources coming from the bridge.
About 8 or 9 light sources on the bridge.
I mean, is there a the Ron? You says there's a settlement nearby?
I would guess we're.
That
getting
sounds
close.
like a lot of people on a bridge. For
I think it's the god from Ebeltoft that they just. That Ebeltoft's pretty militaristic, so I mean, you from there, you know.
Yeah, nothing
yes, I am
terrifying
aware.
about when I get to the bridge and a Viking just sprinting.
Doing the Terminator 2 or which one was 2 or 3? The liquid metal guy.
Ew.
Just running. Dude, have you ever read like about that? Like he trained for that to
Yeah.
to where he didn't have to breathe through his mouth, like to run like that. It's insane.
And he actually had to slow down his run because he kept catching the truck
Yeah,
as they were running through the thing.
he was like,
It was the motorcycle in the garage,
yeah.
and you can see it in that. When like now that you know that, when you go back and watch that scene, you can see him like, oh my god, he's a beast.
I saw a funny. It was a funny meme after I read that article. It was like, oh yeah, and then in this scene, they were like trying to budget the special effects to have him meld through the metal bars of the fucking. And he's like, he just learned how to do that and just melted through the bars himself, saving them hundreds of thousands of dollars on special effects.
I think the Corridor crew did a special on the Terminator effects. It was pretty good. They basically like try to recreate all the CGI scenes.
Yeah, they did.
It was pretty good.
So you guys continue towards the bridge?
Yeah.
Mark is still in front.
Crossing the shore, or continuing down the shoreline, and you make your way towards the mouth of this bridge, where you are greeted by barricades and silhouettes of figures holding up crossbows to you all. The figures stand fairly tall, and the torches around them give off their scaly-like features and a dragon-like head.
I'll be hello, sirs. I have my
Marcus
hands
will
up
hold
just
his
like this.
Marcus will do his one fist up to like signal stop.
At first glance, there seem to be about 12 of these figures.
Please do not make pincushion.
Identify yourselves.
My name is a Tingle, and these are my friend. We have a Roan, we have an Avar, we have Ulf, and we have a Marcos.
State your business.
We wish to go across bridge to get back to Abeltoft.
How did you get on the other side of this bridge?
Well, you see, it is funny story. Not very funny. I was taken as slave from a Viking raid. I was out minding my own business, and they come and they take me and all these other people. We was out at sea, and we, it's very crazy. We saw Thor. He fighted the big snake man, Jormungandr, and he caused a tidal wave. and we woke up on the shore, and now we tried to go back home.
Alex, you can never not do this voice for every fucking character. It's my favorite thing ever.
Go ahead
Yeah.
and roll persuasion check.
Where is my persuasion?
Ulf just is like nodding. This
That checks out.
Performance. I do not see it on here.
Is there...
Diplomacy.
Yeah, so it would be a diplomacy check.
Okay.
I believe is the...
So yeah, that's my story. I know it's crazy.
So crazy. So
The beings in front of you keep their weapons raised and are just quiet for a moment.
I mean, do we look like the bandits? I'm a rat man. We do not look like the goblins.
The leader steps out a little bit. He seems to be wearing full plate armor and has an exquisite longsword. He also has a flowing cape behind him.
Third wielder of frost.
Line up
This
on
isn't where you
the
should be at all.
bridge, facing downriver. Drop your weapons behind you. Put your hands on the side of the bridge for inspection.
I mean, is it really necessary? I have my hands up.
Mr. Tingle, it's fine. It's fine. We need to get across this bridge. These fellas obviously own this bridge. It's fine.
But my tinctures, they are so sensitive.
Ulf is like setting down a bow. He's pulling out 2 daggers. He's got the dog slice. He's like pulling out all of these different weapons and just setting them down.
So,
And while he's doing that, Ivar just sets down his axe. Just his axe.
So, yeah, I'll set down the 4 short bows that I took off the goblins so we can sell them. My crossbow, 6 daggers that you guys have never seen before. I'll keep my playing cards though.
So
Marcus just throws a big metal ball with a piece of leather on it, around.
I'll take off all of my weapons, and then I'll have a book that's just like strapped to my body.
You all face downriver. Put your hands up on the wall.
Yes.
Yeah. While mumbling to Ulf, I'm willing to do this as long as they don't do any weird stuff.
I'm kind of hoping they do it. No, this isn't Callum shit.
I mean, I have seen the much weirder in Abletop. You know, as a rat man, I get searched many times.
What kind of
Okay,
weird
so
stuff
now
are you
there's-
talking about, Diver?
There's racial profiling in Eviltop. against
Apparently
people.
there is. It must be one specific guard or something.
Yes, it's the same guy every time.
It's the same
It's
guy every
literally-
time.
And he's just checking you. It's not all the rats, it's just you.
Yeah. And it's definitely not because I used to break into an alchemy shop all the time to steal secrets.
Alright, you hear boots behind you. What you understand is the individuals moving behind you.
I would like to clench my butt cheeks.
Does anyone understand Draconic?
Nope.
I
think
I do. Yes.
I'm still clenching my butt cheeks.
I do, yes.
Alright, I'm gonna type something out.
I am a master of many language.
I got like 6. How many you got?
5.
Oh, wait. No, I have 6, yeah.
Alright,
There-
so you should be
I
able
also-
to read that if
Yes.
can speak one
Again,
language.
I will.
When he says that, you just see fucking Tingle just like starts like widening out his like stance like that against the wall.
Roan, he's holding the position or whatever, but he will say out in common, we are not gonna do anything. We just want to get to Ebeltoft. We mean no one any harm. You all, and I'll kind of address the party. We just need to be calm and kosher and just let them do what they need to do, please.
I'll be fine, but if there's any fingers near my asshole, I am going to panic.
He doesn't say that he's gonna fight them. He's just gonna panic.
Truly not
no
Frost.
fingers near my asshole, please.
You suddenly see, like, above each of the guards' heads, a small dialogue that says "New kink unlocked."
Bridge guards like this.
Yeah.
And
By the way, Ivar's this massively jacked dude, so he's like, I swear if there's a finger in there, I'll clench these cheeks and break it off.
A large, for those who understand Draconic, what you presume to be a Dragonborn, comes up and pats each one of you down one by one, searching for weapons or anything suspicious. He does find your deck of playing cards, which he sets onto the bridge wall, still next to your hand. It was a large, square.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Um,
He's moving it for the pat down. I get it.
Yep. One by one, did any of you attempt to conceal a weapon?
No.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
No, sir.
Okay, the more important question: does he get anywhere near my butt?
No.
Just rings around it.
Yeah.
Isn't the old credit card swipe?
You just hear.
No. He mostly around the hips, thighs, around the ankles, chest.
Please tell whoever is going through my bag to be careful. Lots of the things in there that could accidentally go kaboom. If handled unprofessionally.
He's an alchemist. He just works in chemicals to make things. It's not nefarious in any way, shape, or form.
I've seen it be nefarious.
The guard mumbles something in Draconic as one of them begins to speak back to you all in common. You may turn around, but do not attempt to grab your possessions. I have questions.
Ulf grabs like the lapel of his leather, of his like furs, and leans against the wall.
When I turn back around, there's a bead of sweat coming off of my forehead.
Marcus turns around with his fucking scaly hand and says, "Oh yes, any way that we can help, be happy to." And I'll hold my hand out all awkwardly like, "I am Marcus. Well met."
I am Vamalastu, captain of the Guard of Duran. You
Well,
attempt to
yes.
cross the bridge of Duran.
That was what we intended to do, yes.
Yes, we did not know the name. Our friend Ron here, he says that there was no one here last time he come by.
No, I said that I've crossed this bridge before and there was no bandits. I didn't say no one was here. They don't care about people coming from that side. I guess they care about people coming from this side.
Do you have an inn or perhaps a tavern from your town?
That's a good idea. I could use a beer after that.
Or at least a cigarette.
Do we have a specific location that we can mark on the map for this?
Yes, actually, I've already been tracking your location since you have a master navigator.
Okay, Google.
You guys are
This
here.
is me. I am the Google.
Or where? Oh.
Oh, up there.
Yep.
Guys, we went the wrong way.
No, you guys actually started up here.
We were up here.
Oh,
yeah.
did we?
Yeah. I rolled for your starting position. You guys told me which side of the continent you wanted to be on, then I rolled to figure out
Yep.
where.
Because we were.
Sorry,
we
could you
started
say the
here.
name of the town again?
Don?
Dordon. So
Dordon?
Yeah, because we started here, and Cave Elf Man went north to this city.
Once we hear what city we're near, do we actually have an idea of where we are? Anybody in comparison to Appletoft?
Yeah, Roan would know. Roan, you at this point you would realize that this was not the same bridge that you've crossed before. This is farther north.
Gotcha. Yeah, I would know where this is, though.
Yep. So Dordon was part of the Empire of Geocarn and was primarily a dragonborn settlement. The ruins that you seem to have passed through seems to be what remains of it, though there seems to be also dragonborn here right now. You
have
carry
a couple
goblin
of
craft weapons. You
Yes, we killed many on the way here. They were what do you say? Like day and half north.
I would say there might be a bounty. So
Wolf is good landman. He can tell you better on like maybe a map where they are.
Could lead you to them tomorrow in the morning.
We're aware of the goblin occupants at what used to be our homeland.
Would you like them dealt with?
Do you plan to kill hundreds of goblins?
If that's what it takes.
Guys, we'll stay in the forest hunting boars.
Well, our friend Ivar, he got bit by one of their nasty dogs.
I didn't get bit by the dog.
I did get bitten by one of
Ulf
the
got
dogs.
bit. Ivar cut one in half and got splooge on him.
Yeah. He
Oh,
came on
sorry.
me.
He got the
It got in my mouth.
He got the part of me wants to say ejaculate, but
I got the poo on me.
he got the dog. It pleh all over him.
You became diseased.
Yeah,
It
sure
was
felt like
very
shit.
bad. He got the tummy ache.
It did not feel good at all.
I would say it's less. It was more of an inconvenience than a disease.
If you wish to purge the city of the goblin kind, it would please us. We wish you the best of luck.
No, we need to get to Appletoft.
I want to go that way.
Ulf shrugs.
There's a misconception here of what is occurring. We would like to go south.
That brings me to my second question. You seem well equipped, well armed for traveling if you were captured and enslaved.
Well, we weren't together when we got captured. We
Well,
were only
we-
together after we got captured.
Yes, and we found lots of things from the boat. So most of us were able to get some of our things back.
I have, being 100% honest here, I have known these gentlemen for 2.5 days at this point.
And it feels like a long time.
I've known him my entire life.
If you, well, I'm
He
sorry,
points to
they
Ivar.
they are brothers. That's true. But we decided to travel together after the ship went down, so that we would be safe. And, safety in
because
numbers
of
and all
many
that.
goblins.
Because you never know what you find out in the wilderness.
Like hundreds of goblins in a ruined city.
Like what he said. So I am originally from Appletoft. Mr. Tingle here is as well. And the brothers here, they are looking for a place to start a business or something. I don't know what
Yes.
it was. Yeah, there you go. Start a
Yeah.
business.
Wolf said he liked making boats.
Right. Yeah. No. They got that going on,
Yeah,
and
I
then
want to build boats and sell them.
Marcus here. He just wanted somebody to travel with, so he didn't get got, as
I
it
sell
were.
boats and boat accessories.
So that is what is going on. 100%. That is what is happening.
Roll a diplomacy check at advantage.
My diplomacy
New-
is garbage.
new
Please don't
character
make me
sheet.
actually roll them.
New
Do
character sheet. Who
you
this?
perhaps need any boats?
I'm keeping a straight face through this, but in my head, all I'm thinking is the fact that Ulf is even picked up the social cue of what's going on.
What are your day-to-day professions?
I built boats.
I make potion and other chemicals for people to use. Like I can make soap.
I point at my axe and I go, clearly I'm a woodcutter for the guy who builds boats.
Make a deception check.
Damn it!
Yes. With advantage, I'll corroborate his story.
Do I get advantage?
Sure.
I have a -1 deception, so
How, is it with keep higher? Is that how that works?
yeah.
Yeah, keep higher.
Perfect.
I'm a gambler by profession. I play dice and cards and travel from town to town.
You build boats for Mitsovo?
Or who?
Mitsovo.
No, I
Who?
build boats for Thiegold.
What's Thiegold?
I don't know what either of these things are.
That is my father's name.
Where do you come from?
From the plains.
There is no water in the plains.
There is an ocean next to the plains, is there not?
Only Metzovo builds boats in the plains.
Wrong plains. To Rain Plains. To the north.
To rain plains.
Prairie, not plains.
Prairie, plains. What is difference?
Well, you see the difference between the prairie and the plain.
That was a rhetorical question.
No, really, what is difference?
It is all about elevation change and precipitation per yearly.
So then, prairie has more water than plains?
It has more plant life usually.
Then,
I can't.
yes.
It is more
This-
like rolling hill, kind of.
Yes. This work.
Can't believe I made a well actually character. That's what happens when you make an intelligent character with no wisdom.
This is funny because I'm intelligent, but I have no, context or education, really.
It's Lemgarium Leviosa, not Lemgarium Leviosa.
What about a limp gardener? What?
Yes, I cut tree. He build boat. Dad sail boat.
You guys will notice as the supposed captain is talking to you guys that there's a few more Dragonborn talking amongst themselves, and one is talking out towards the captain each time that one of you guys have a response.
I also built this as he points to the bow and his
Is
arrows.
he speaking in Draconic?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I'm putting everything of what they're saying in the
Oh,
chat.
okay.
Roan
I
is
was not on there.
he's just taking it in, he's taken his cards back and is just kind of shuffling them idly in his hands.
Well, I mean, we has answered many questions. Could you perhaps ask, let us ask a couple questions about Drodan? We would like to perhaps get a few things for our journey for going south.
You may ask one question.
Do you has
Ulf holds his hands up. Ulf holds his hands up. And he looks at everyone and he says, "Do they mean for all of us or each of us? Ask one question." And he says it really quiet to his group of people.
I think he means like
you just
as,
turn
as a
around and
group.
say, "Is that one question for all of us, or is it just one question for a group?"
There goes our question.
I will allow one question per individual, but you must ask now.
So, do you has an alchemist shop in the town? I am low on ingredients.
We have herbalists.
Oh, good.
Are you going to let us pass?
Yes.
Is there a place where I could make my belly full and my balls empty?
It's just so matter of fact. It fucking broke me.
If Frost and Yorn had a baby.
Oh my gosh. All right, that broke me for a second.
So, I don't know if you can do that if they are all dragonborn in the town. You know, they have a thing called the ovum. It's very different than the man woman thing that you have.
Would it not be like crocodile, where you wouldn't find out till you were there?
So Ulf has fucked a crocodile.
Why has you known about crocodile?
Have you not captured crocodile?
No.
And then fucked it.
I also has not rolled one over.
Well, you understand. This is the thing. You have to determine the number of males and females in an area to
Enough.
population.
2 more questions or pass.
I didn't even get an answer.
I did not, brother Ivor.
If you have coin, they will feed you. You will not touch our women.
Feed not fuck, got it. And I finger gun at him.
Pew pew.
Arms, do you have a question, or can I have yours?
What's the name of the undead lady? Forgot her name.
Queen Death is what she's
Sylvanas.
popularly known by.
I am looking for people that wish to take up arms against Queen Death. There any town interested in such a feat?
We do not wish to further lower our numbers in such a suicidal attempt.
That is acceptable. I will respect your wishes.
And as for me, do y'all have like you have a healer in town? Someone I could maybe buy some supplies off of?
He says they has a herbalist.
Oh, they have a herbalist. Oh, fucking Callum came out hard right there. Well, that sounds good.
Supplies. You have supplies.
Acquire your gear. Cross the bridge. Speak no more.
I gotta just be like, ah.
Ulf goes to
Marcus
grab his
kicks up
stuff.
the metal ball and catches it, kicks it up with his foot.
You notice the rest of the Dragonborn around you are no longer actively pointing their crossbows at you, but they have them in hand still, and they're in a position where they would not impose friendly fire if they need to engage you all.
Fatal funnel.
I'm stowing my weapons.
Yeah, I'll put my daggers away and grab all my goblin short bows.
Then I'm going to whisper to Ivar. Does he mean not to speak at all, or to them?
Getting some like serious Rain Man vibes coming from Ivar or Ulf.
All right, so I guess we head toward the town.
None of you asked where the town location was.
Mm.
But you do cross the bridge.
Yes, across the bridge.
This part of the bridge, it's a pretty big bridge. Like, you could fit ships underneath it. There's a gap significant enough to where you could fit a pretty good sized ship.
Is there a road on the other side of the bridge?
We
But
see
you
lights.
But you do see another guard unit there. This time it's an individual of
Oh,
6.
just fucking.
Oh, I'll go
Uh,
talk to them.
Do you have? Does anyone has any idea where we are going to the town? Which way we are supposed to go? And I just like point left or right.
I mean, if I think I know where we
Marcus
are.
licks his finger and puts it up in the air.
Ulf starts like looking
What-
around.
What I know like from this Brit, since I know the area somewhat well, what I know where the town is from the bridge.
Make a society check. You're well educated. You know, Ebeltoft and Dordan do not have a working relationship right now. Right? It's a long way of travel without any sort of maintained roads.
And it sounds like the dicks.
But you do know that Dordan was reformed by the surviving Dragonborn further upriver on the opposite side of the original city, closer to the forest.
Yeah, I believe it was over that way, gentlemen. But I do think that we are ill-equipped for the rest of this journey. Now knowing how far north we are, I think it'd be in our best interest to resupply, especially if we're all heading to Appletoft. It's going to be probably another week or two before we make it that far south. So losing a day is, I don't think, we should probably camp next to this bridge, though.
Maybe we could take like maybe 2 days, get a little extra rest. Maybe I could find some ingredients for us.
I'm in no rush, so I just need to get there.
I actually would possibly suggest we maybe try to find some work when we get to this town, because I'm low on funds.
Indeed. Raising an army is going to be quite expensive work.
Hey, you're trying to raise an army too?
Oh, well, I didn't. Okay, so 2 of you are trying to. Okay,
I'm not trying to raise an army.
Me
I only
either,
wish
Mr.
to
Tingle.
bring down a society.
that's not my thing either.
Which army are you trying to destroy there?
Oh, it's not an army. It's just a class of people.
And what about you, Sir Ivan?
I'm not looking to destroy anybody.
Well, you army.
I'm just, well, not destroy anybody. You know, go to their place, take their things, leave, that kind of thing.
Ah, I see. A noble endeavor.
I think so.
I want to leave.
I'm with Ulf there. I just want to go. So, well, I say we camp near this bridge because it's obviously safe.
Yes,
I mean, how far is it to town? Maybe we
what
could
Ulf-
walk
I
the
will
rest of the
ask
way to
them.
town.
What?
It's gonna be about a day's walk, I think.
Is it really? Gosh.
What?
In the butt.
No, that's what I was trying to avoid on the bridge.
Someone say Ulf? What?
I
Yeah.
said Ulf.
Yes.
But what I was saying is I was trying to explain to the gambling man that what he means by he wants to leave is he wants to go to the place where the grass is green, the women are pretty, money is in just fountains of money.
Oh,
That-
you wish to go to the stone jungle, yeah? Like city.
No. I want to go to another place.
It's a far off land.
More of a paradise city.
That
I didn't
is
mean
a
to do
normal
that, but it
stone
sure
city,
sounded
yeah?
that way, didn't it?
You know, when we get to Abeltoft, I'll have to show you the Warren. It's very nice.
I will not see this.
At the end of this campaign, we're gonna find out that we're just in the Bermuda Triangle, and like we're just gonna end up in like Miami, Florida, present day.
No, it's more in New York. You can't have a 4-foot long rack anywhere except New York.
That's fair.
San Diego, San Francisco, Portland, Oregon,
Okay.
Baltimore.
But I also do wish to leave to a town, or perhaps if we are days away, we could set up camp nearby.
Yeah, let's get some rest. We'll head that way tomorrow morning.
Well, could we not ask these guards where the town is?
It's that way. I know which way it is.
Oh, well then we will sleep by the river.
He
I gotta
also
show
knew
you
which
guys
bridge
this
we
quick.
were on, which we were not on.
Just
Nice.
ass up.
Yep, that's
This
how
is the
you
way.
sleep.
That's how he sleeps.
Ass up, elbows out.
All right, then we will sleep. I will go first tonight.
I only need to sleep a few hours with my training every night. I only need to take a few hours in the morning. It's an advantage and a disadvantage.
I need lots of sleep.
I'll take the morning shift. That's not a problem.
So the more I can avoid watches, the better.
Yes. Sleep, Ivor.
All right.
How many hit points are you at, David?
I'm at
Better.
if on a scale of like 1 to 100, I'm like just under half.
Oh, okay. Wolf, you don't look so good yourself either. Perhaps I could take a watch, and you and your brother, you can sleep and try to rest as much as possible.
All right, so be it.
Twist my arm.
And then after he says that, and then everybody else offers to watch, he just builds his tent and goes to sleep.
All right, Mr. Tingle, you take first watch. Mark Huss, you take second. And I'll just wake me up in the morning and I'll take third.
Cool.
Indeed.
How many tents do we have? Because I don't have one.
I have one.
How big is a tent?
Depends on the man.
True.
It's a pup tent.
I rock around with an entire tent. I have room for a more. I'm only going to first watch
I'm
anyway.
definitely crawling in that tent with Ulf.
All right. I just have a bad roll.
It will. Be...
I have a bedroll too.
Same.
All right. The night is mostly uneventful. Those on watch do experience is dragonborns walking up and down the coast, carrying torches and pairs of two, to and from the
I
bridge.
waved to all of them during my watch. Oh, hello!
So, but otherwise, your night is uneventful, and you do get your rest in.
Yes.
During the third watch, I'm just awake and probably annoyed.
So Roan is just like, looking over his shoulder, like, why is he? Go to sleep.
Just wide awake.
I could have handed out some more potions if I knew that we weren't gonna do any combat today.
This
This is actually like the safest place we possibly could have slept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next to all the 11 dudes with crossbows.
There's only
protect and
6 on this
serve.
side of the bridge.
Imagine that though. You just we just like walked across the bridge saying we were going to go to the town or whatever, and then we just immediately stopped and said,
But before we send people off to bed, could I make a couple of potions for people?
Yeah.
For a little extra heal.
I would love that.
I'll make one for Ivar and one for Wolf.
Oof. Oof.
I have to get out of the accent too. It's like a whole process.
It is hard.
So that'll be a D8 of
Yes.
healing for each of you.
This is perfect. Let us roll. Perfect.
I didn't even ask if Ronan was injured or not.
He's not.
Okay.
Well, that was better.
It's better,
That's good.
It's double what I rolled last time.
and you get
Alright.
you get to rest, so you get to heal a little bit more. Unless you already did that.
Mhm. I already did that.
Okay.
See, guys, this isn't so bad.
This is great.
I like how somebody spelled the name wrong.
That was me. I thought
I
you
was
said
gonna do
Rodon.
anything. I was gonna leave it all in character, and then whenever they go back to it, they'll just be like, "Oh yes, the town of Drodon."
There you go. Dordon.
Perfect.
I think it's Dordan.
Whatever.
Waking refreshed in the morning, the flurry storm has passed, and the sky is mostly clear, with a few parting clouds. The air is still brisk and cold on your body, though, as it always has been.
I would like
Did anybody
to...
see that bright fucking blue light just pop up on my camera for a second?
No.
It's my fucking
Uh.
monitor.
I would like to try to sneak into the tent after my watch to to you know,
Unless someone's in Marcus's tent,
Stay warm.
It's been empty since the morning, or since the first watch.
Which tent?
obviously Ulf's and Ivar's.
Be like a
I
dog.
need the comfort of being close to other bodies.
All right, roll a stealth check.
Just you just hear like and then I just like very gently definitely disturb the fuck out of you guys when I'm like getting in. It's like
What are you doing?
So, Ulf, you almost immediately wake up upon the tent being entered. Ivar, you only wake up as you're being crawled on by this rat.
I let him crawl onto Ivar, but once he starts doing that, I ask, just what are you doing?
Nothing. I am doing the sleepwalk.
You are doing the sleepwalk?
I wake up throwing hands. Like I was in the middle of a horrible nightmare, and then something touched me.
Ivar, stop this. What are we doing here? Why are we all... What is this? Do you need this tin? Do you need to sleep here?
It's just the warmth,
Do you
and
need to sleep
it's
here?
cold outside.
Do you need to sleep
I'm very small. I could just curl up
Do you
and
need to
fit
sleep
in
here?
the thing. Yes.
here? Sleep here. And Ulf gets up and leaves.
Oh no, you don't have to leave.
Ulf
Oh
gets
my
up
God.
and leaves. He leaves his bedroll there, but if there's the other tent, he goes to the other tent and sleeps in it.
Well, Ivar, I guess it's just you and me now.
I take all of my stuff and I build a wall between the rat person.
The tent is already fairly small. Like
I'm aware, but he's small, so
Tingle's-
I don't care if it even pushes him further away.
Tingle's fur and back was touching the top of the tent, just climbing on top of you. Like a pup tent is really small. It's really a one-person tent. You can fit 2 people in there. A third person, everyone's touching some border of the tent.
Well, now that he's not in there, I'm building the wall, and I don't care if it like shoves him into the wall of the tent, because I'm gonna take extra space too. With Ulf, I was sharing. Now I'm not.
This is okay. It's nice and warm. I like being surrounded when I sleep. It reminds me of being home. Sleeping with my 8 brothers and sisters.
Shut up, rat.
Shut up.
Okay.
When you go to the other tent, you find it empty and just cold. But with that, everyone gets their rest in, and you awake to the clear sky and the cold air.
Rats are notoriously bad for ships. So when when Ulf starts rolling up his tent, he leaves his bedroll on the ground and packs everything else away.
I feel like until Ivar unburies me, I don't even wake up.
I start grabbing all my stuff. It was just piled on top of you.
Yeah. But there was no wall. It was just you just pushed, shoved me into the corner of the tent, and it's just
Yeah, so if you're in the bedroll, Ulf just leaves you in it and just packs everything else up around you.
and slowly crawl out of it. Oh, Mr. Wolf, you forgot your bedroll.
I did not forget it. I left it there for you. That is yours now.
Would you like mine?
No, thank you.
Are
You
you
have
sure?
2 now.
Oh, okay.
And I am removing bedroll from my inventory.
you see me go, it's a lot of bedroll for one person, and I just start cutting it in half. There, now it fits much better.
That is suitable.
Not out of bedroll.
Charming.
But as Roan predicted, it's about a 3/4 day walk up the shoreline and into Rodan. You notice it's a small settlement with a wooden barrier built around it, wooden wall, with makeshift spikes of trees sticking out of it that would prevent creatures from climbing onto it. There is a gate that is currently shut with 3 dragonborn individuals standing guard outside, wearing some sort of armors. Some are mixed and matched with pieces of full plate, some are scale pieces, and then it looks like some chainmail as well. And they seem to be wielding spears.
Oh, hello! Up there on the wall.
Do you have a
Hello?
tavern in this town?
You aren't in the town yet. The gate is closed.
Oh, I'm asking. I'm just asking them.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like home, honestly.
Outsiders. Yes, we have a tavern.
Could we perhaps get a use of it? We met your captain on the bridge yesterday. He let us come by. He said the town is over here and has some amenities that we could perhaps use.
The Dragonborn look at each other real quickly before turning back to you.
Ulf is also looking at him.
You met our captain. What is his name?
I believe I overheard his name. It is like the steel scale.
If we open the gates, you leave your weapons with us.
Will I get them back?
Upon your departure.
I mean, it doesn't seem so bad. Right, guys?
Do you need all of them?
All weapons.
Yes, I don't see a problem with that. Come on. Let's,
I mean, it's kind of like going into the Arrows longhouse at home.
Yes, but there's no Jarl here.
Do you require that I leave my potion making thing here?
Is it dangerous?
No.
Make a deception check.
When he says no, Ulf looks at him like confused.
Now at disadvantage.
No! Ah! It was good!
Just roll a nat 20, it'll be fine. No. You did so well the first time.
You attempt to deceive us.
I mean, it's only dangerous when the things are mixed.
Then
They're
leave
very
it.
inert.
Then you leave it with the weapons.
Thanks, Wolf. You had to say something.
He didn't say anything.
a word. I look at
You
you.
gave them the funny look.
I gave you the look. What
I
do you
hand
mean?
them my axe, my tree cutting axe.
I watched you make something that blew someone up. And you say
Right,
it
but you
doesn't.
don't have to say it.
I didn't. You said it.
You also make potion. Now I
Yes.
can't make no potions.
I understand that. That's also I was confused.
They take your weapons and they put them into a crate with a padlock on it.
Is there a way to know that that is ours?
The crate.
I grab a piece of chalk and I write fucking single on it. See, look, now it's easy to tell.
Ulf also takes out a piece of chalk and writes his name on it.
Why do you waste chalk on the crate? I am going to give you the key. The crate
Oh.
stays with us.
That's
Well,
fine.
I did not know that's how this worked. Usually you just leave it in an area, you come back, you pick it up on your own. I did not know there was a lock and a key.
Which one of
It
you
is-
will hold the key for your weapons?
I will hold this key.
As the Dragonborn holds out an iron key.
I take the key and I'm inspecting the key. Can I make a copy of this key?
It's a very simplistic key.
Perfect.
You know, Ulf, I have a secret pocket that I could keep thing in.
Secret?
Can
Yeah,
you show
you
me
want
your
to see?
secret pocket?
Yes.
I
Please.
I reach into my cheek like this. And go, look, it is like storage space.
No. I will not give you the key to put in your secret pocket. And I look at the guards. I
One
should
of 'em-
not give you this.
I pull out like 4 silver coins that I was just like keeping in there.
One of the guards takes their spear and points to your mouth. Open your mouth!
I already did. I pulled out the coins.
I want to see more!
Is this a show that you usually do?
He's like, eh. See, nothing.
Don't forget this other side.
One of the guards uses their spear, reaches up high, and they pull a concealed rope which rings a bell on the other side of the gate. A few moments later, you hear boards being removed, and the gate begins to open one of the doors.
You know, one time I was able to keep 7 days worth of rations in my cheeks.
Enjoy your
7?
stay in Dordon.
Thank you. It will be interesting for sure.
Entering into the small hamlet, you notice that most of the buildings are a mixture between stone and wood of being built.
How are the wooden structures holding up?
Fairly well. All of them have like a stone base at first to help keep the wood off the ground. Others have the stone going higher, and they're built in a spiraling structure.
Oh.
So they're rounded and they spiral upwards.
That is interesting. It is like the drill bit.
Like a what?
Like the drill bit. You know, you spin and then to make the hole.
Oh, yes.
You know, you are a wood
Yes.
boat guy. Yeah.
Yes.
Make
is-
the hole.
Yes. It was spiral saw.
You see a few dozen Dragonborn going around their daily chores and lives, carrying, stone, lumber, tools, foods, some herding small children around. Occasionally you'll see a semi-armored and armed Dragonborn just walking around, assisting others.
Roan,
Yeah.
you are good with cards, yes?
I do okay, yeah.
Perhaps win some money at the taverns here? So
I
we could perhaps purchase things? Or else I will have to work for this. I will have to make things.
I could try if they have any gambling here.
You! Point to the guard. Do you play cards here?
He doesn't seem to even notice you.
Do you play cards here?
Look, hold on. And I'll speak to him in Dragonborn with my terrible draconic in my terrible accent. Sir, hello.
The guard turns around and gives you an odd look for your yelling, and then starts looking at Tingle when he speaks in very broken draconic.
You know, I have to learn from book all by myself. No one could teach me.
Do you play cards here? Do you play cards here? Do you play
My
cards here?
friend is asking if you perhaps at the tavern play game of chance.
Some do for entertainment. Most go for drink and food.
My friend here, he liked to
Perfect.
lose all his money at the taverns. So,
Yes.
Most don't play for money.
Hmm.
so what do they play for then?
For fun. You understand this concept?
What is fun?
I will show you. Come. We'll go. I will show you the fun.
All sense of fun is staring at a wall in complete silence.
Oh no. It's way better than that. He's gonna pull out some wood and a knife. He's gonna show him how to
Start
whittle stuff.
fucking carving.
He's gonna show him how to cut dovetails by hand.
Oh yeah, this is very tedious. I understand the skill behind it, but I imagine you must have practiced long time.
This is the fun. The creation of this when you fit it. This is the fun.
Mm. I
Wait-
think I
wait
will go
till we
have
do.
fun with Ron.
Wait till we do the other side. This will be the fun.
Ivar's just rolling his eyes. He understands the necessity of the boat building, but he finds it also exhausting and boring. So
See, I like things like the drawing of the boat and the design. You know.
Well, what good is the drawing and the design if you do not build it?
Well,
No,
that's what
Tinkle.
the other people like build. I
no,
like to
Tinkle.
draw.
What
Yeah,
Ulf is
Tinkle.
doing is the best part.
See? Brother Ivor knows. Ivor knows the best part.
Well, then you hang out with brother and do the stick on the wood.
He have
You-
seen.
You asked him
You said you
about
wanted
what
to see the
fun
fun.
is.
I'm showing you what the fun is.
Yes, Ulf. Show him the part where you
Tingle-
talk to it when you
Tingle
build
just
it.
like puts his hand, because I imagine you're sitting on your
Yeah.
leg, and he says, "I imagine you are much life of party.
It
Oh,
depends.
Oh yes.
You like to sit around many a campfire and be the center, yes?
No. I want to stay away from the center.
Okay. I'm
Back home, the girls just
I'm
fall
gonna go
over
wherever,
Ulf.
wherever somebody besides Ulf is.
Let me move my camera so you guys. Let's see.
Ulf just kind of like shrugs, like he's missing out.
Absolutely no social cue. Yes, back home, the ladies just fawn for Ulf and his handling of the wood.
I imagine he must have very strong hands. Very gentle.
That is a misrepresentation, Ivor. The men love it too. It seems everyone, it is not gender specific of who enjoys the woodworking that I do.
Yes, it's much like Rat King Festival.
Oh, so you at the Red King Festival you do the woodwork there too.
Well, it's just that the all the people likes each other. All the boy and the girl. They all like each other. It's okay. I
This
believe
is-
Ifar would be more familiar. We call sometimes orgy.
I know what this is. I've been to one of these.
he whittled the entire time.
Yes, he whittled the ore into the shape of a G.
And I put it in a place. Call this G-spot. They said I could not find it. I create it.
Oh, okay.
T-minus 2 weeks till rat orgy.
But walking through the town, you know, they've done their best to clear out the snow and create some sort of walking paths and stuff, but it seems like it's not a very old town.
Ooh. That first side of those dovetails are fucking pristine.
Did anything stick out in Draconic or Common? Like, herbalist.
Perception check.
Yeah. Or an investigation. Either one is.
The town isn't really that crowded. They do a good job of spacing everything out as if preparing for some type of future expansion. So it kind of leaves way to see almost everything. So it's not that hard to spot. The sign isn't the greatest, though. It's just a wooden post with a single iron chain that holds a wooden panel, and there's a cup and what looks to be a mortar and a pestle next to it.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I would just make my way there, I assume, with my new best friend, Mr. Tingle, who is avoiding the brothers at this point. And I'll just kind of like walk that way. I'm gonna head over here, gentlemen. That this seems to be the place, but I need to pick up some supplies.
That is fine.
Me is.
That will work. Perhaps we could sell the goblin made items.
I had to leave all those with the guy in the box.
All right, but could we not talk to them and get something
Oh.
settled, perhaps?
Yeah, I don't know if they deal in that sort of thing here, but I can ask for sure.
If not, so be it.
And I'll just make my way on inside.
While entering, you enter a room that's dimly lit, and there's a few candles as well as a single lantern hanging from a center post and a supporting column in the room. You'll notice the majority of the shelves are pretty barren, empty vials, coats of dust. There's some areas that have a little bit of flora as well as a very abundant smell of spice that hits your nose as soon as you enter. Behind a large wooden desk, there is a single red dragonborn, elderly in age, enough to where his scales seem to be a little bit withered back towards the back end of his scalp. His horns are kind of beveled off as if they've been scraped against the sides of probably rock or stone. And aged eyes look up at you, and you are presented and meted with, "Who comes into Teal Sava's alchemist quarters?"
Well, hello, Mr. Teal Salva. My name is Roan, and I am looking to procure a kit of medicinal herbs and spices and things of that nature. Is that something you could provide us with?
Teal Sava's contents are pretty limited. Is there something of importance that you are truly requesting? Or maybe something I could make you? His
Yeah,
hands kind of lift up and like tremble as he's like holding a mortar and pestle, like pushing spices and other ingredients into it and grinding it apart in front of you.
Yeah, no, just a healer's kit is what I'm looking for in particular. Just your basic non-magical standard healer's kit.
Salves and ailments and oils, bandages, gauze. As he kind of like goes up underneath of his desk and he pulls out a nearly empty box and he puts it in front of himself. What goes by your name? Teal Saba asks.
My name is Roan. It's spelled Rone. So, Mr. Tingle, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Roan always spells his name. I just want to.
Oh, people misspell it so often.
Right. He always spells his name. I just want to make that perfectly clear. It's a very specific character trait that I decided for this guy.
I think you guys already figured out mine.
Where does Mr. Roan roam? Where do you come from, Roan?
This guy's gonna be a FUD in a gun shop right now, and I am not into it. Colt 45 is the only gun in the history of the United States. No, I'm from Ebeltoft, down south, just a little ways from here. Mr. Tinkle here, my friend. I don't know if you can see him. He's down
Hello.
there. Yeah, there he is.
Hello. I reach up hands so you can see me.
He's from Ebeltoft as well, and we're just heading back south now.
I do not see your friend, and come around. As he now stops putting together your healer's kit, and he like slowly healer's kit, and he slowly pushes away from his desk as he like gestures around the side of the desk for Tingle to come along.
You just hear the tap of tiny feet. Hello.
Tilsava leans forward, putting both of his hands on his knees, and you are quite a little rat.
Yes,
As he then pats you on the head.
Yes, I am Rat Man.
And your family is from the Tingle?
No, we don't have last name, just the first name.
There's no last name for you rat folk?
Not in my family, no. We go by first name. Everyone is part of the big family.
How many are in your litter?
The litter is 8 brother and sister.
It?
8? Yes, 8. Like he holds up 8. 8 fingers.
You see him like raise up his own hand, and he starts like trembling, looking at each of your fingers to count, and then he just like scoots right back to his desk to put together the healer's kit. This will cost you. This is not as easy to find here in Dordan. Obvious. Are you sitting down, Roan?
No.
It's a mint of statecraft, Roan, as if the prices never mind at a different age. This will cost you 7 gold pieces.
Wow,
Yep.
That is very much increase of price. Perhaps I could trade knowledge.
I
maybe?
hand over 7 gold pieces.
Very good. And he's gonna reach his little aged dragonborn hand up and just drag the gold pieces on the side of the desk until they fall behind him. And then he's going to finish putting your healer's kit together, close the small little box, and then place it up on top of the counter.
Oh, Ron, could you perhaps maybe get some things so that I can make potions. I don't have any money.
Well, now I don't either, Mr. Tingle. So
See, that is why we should have tried to haggle.
We'll talk once we leave.
Okay.
Okay.
You has the money.
Not anymore.
Enjoy your rest of the time, Dordan. Tilsava's quarters are closed. It is time for food. As he then pushes himself back out of his desk, and he waves both of you guys off out the door.
Thank you, Mr. Tilsava. And if you're interested in playing a game of cards later with that ample amount of coin you got now, you just let me know. I'll be at the tavern. And I will make my leave.
Okay, I'll go. I would like to make a perception check to see all the kind of stuff that he has in his shop.
Go ahead.
To see if I recognize the materials.
Is there a certain material you're looking for?
Stuff to make potions.
Healing potions or...
Yeah, healing potions or let's see. I have all the level 0 stuff.
It would be a perception check to notice the type and the amount of plants. It'd be an investigation check to try to identify them from a distance.
I don't even have perception on my core skills.
It's on your
It's on
primary
your character sheet.
It's
everyone
to the
has
left.
perception.
main side underneath AC.
Okay. Yeah, I'll make.
That's like the main check that everyone uses.
I think everyone is technically proficient in perception or something.
I'm an expert. My eyes are.
Mostly, I'm looking to see if he's got any potion items or anything that I might be able to make my arsenal out of. So things like for alchemist fire or
seeing
model
as
lightning.
this dragonborn, despite being old, is rather taller than you, the majority of all of his shelves are almost up to his mid-height, his waist, and up to his head. So you're not able to see anything up on the very top shelves, but you do see towards the right, as soon as you would have entered, a few shelves filled with a bunch of different flora. Some miscolored, but nothing that you can assume without a closer investigation to be able to determine, yep, that's for this potion that I need.
Okay. That's all.
As we get outside, door closes. Yeah, Mr. Tingle, he was creeping me out, to be 100% honest with you.
He was very weird.
I was not a fan of Tilvasa, if I'm being 100% honest. So I just wanted to get out of there, but I think that this little bag will do. So I'm gonna go meet up with our compatriots and see if I can't maybe
Perhaps
make
we
them
could
ride
stop
again.
by later tonight, maybe?
What do you mean?
Wink.
Oh, I'm not really much for thievery.
We don't say the T word.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not much for procuring items that are not my own. That's not really my... I like to...
Once you possess them, they're not somebody else's anymore. They're yours.
Exactly. Possession is... Possession
Are they near us? Are they back with the
We're
group?
walking back to the group.
It is like they said, possession is 9/10 of law.
I
Right.
have never met a person that's ever said that, but I would say
Pretty sure
that
my entire
I-
village says that.
Yes.
I-
If you have it, it is yours.
well,
See?
that
They agree.
I don't, and that's okay. Everyone takes different.
It's okay if you be wrong, but
Ulf,
you just have to
looks around.
admit it.
Ulf looks around and asks Roan. "Are
That
you
is why
stealing
you
things?"
can't trust the bank, because if they has their money, your money, it is their money.
Ulf whispers really quietly, "Are we stealing things?"
To
Is he
me,
really, is he really
Yeah, to
excited
everyone, like
about
the
it?
whole group. Yeah, he's like super
I-
excited about the idea of stealing stuff.
Well, you see, the
By the way,
alchemist man,
Ivar's
he
eyes
had
lighten
many,
up too.
many things in his shop. Tingle happened to get a small glance at some things, but perhaps he has some things that I could use to make some potions, or perhaps some more kaboom.
well, I
Right.
got a healer's kit. I can help everyone out on that regard.
Perfect.
If you
Better
need more, Vicus came out there. If you need more than that, I will not be a party to that. That's
And
not.
he
I
has
like to
bad
win. I
eyesight.
like to win my money and my items.
Yeah.
He has
yes.
the bad eyesight,
Absolutely.
That's what you-
Absolutely.
you know?
It
That's
is a
what-
contest of their security versus our willingness and determination to get in and take them. Yes, it is a contest.
Ivar's just
He's
standing
not-
there
he's
nodding.
not wrong.
confused.
He's not wrong.
For once, I agree with you both.
I like it to be a consensual contest of wills and all.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're right. One
that's
moment.
not consensual.
He walks over. Ulf turns
I'm
to
just
go to
saying.
the shop. And when you say you prefer to be consensual,
Wait. We
We're
has
gonna
to
rob
wait.
you tonight.
We has to wait until it is dark outside.
Ivar goes, Ulf, no.
wait, I want to see the shop. I want to look at it.
No, he already closed doors for day. He went
Oh,
to go eat.
perfect. This is great. And he walks over to, to the door.
TPK.
Is it locked?
TPK.
Is the door locked?
It is unlocked.
It's unlocked. Ulf opens the door and he just looks in, and he says, "Hello, is anyone here? Is this a shop for buying things?"
There's no response.
Ulf walks in, and he looks around.
Oh, your
Tingle is
passive.
gonna look around outside to see if anyone is watching us.
All right, make a perception check there.
Okay.
Ulf, you've noticed that your time here, you are the only other humanoids, like non-dragonborn, inside
Okay.
of this.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Okay.
That's good.
Thank you for telling the guy who has no contextual clues, period, about a contextual clue, Tercept. I appreciate that.
He's the one with the highest passive. Tingle. Yeah, plenty of people are staring at you guys because you are complete strangers inside of their home.
Wolf, perhaps.
I'm
perhaps-
loudly asking in here. Hello, is anyone available for me to buy things? And he's just walking around the
Ulf?
store.
Wolf,
Starts putting stuff in his pocket.
hold on, Wolf. There's the people outside. We have to be careful. You don't want to get chased out of town.
Tingle, right? That's the name?
Yeah, Tingle.
Yes. I'm trying to buy things. No one is answering.
Well, we should probably go out and wait until later.
Why are you yelling at me? I'm trying to buy something.
I am not yelling.
Stop yelling at me.
No,
I'm trying to buy
I'm
something.
not yelling.
But
T
it
minus
would be
Ulf,
suspicious.
what does Ulf
weeks
see? What does Ulf see with his
until-
People
perception
see
check?
us come in.
T
What does he
minus
see with
3
the-
weeks until Ulf and Tingle are dating.
Well, the shelves are mostly barren. There's a few shelves that have different floors or empty vials, and some that have spices and some other unknown chemicals to Ulf. But
Okay.
there's
Perfect.
stuff inside.
No, that's fine. I just case the joint a little bit, see what all I see. Okay, I'm not opening any drawers. I'm not doing anything nefarious. I'm just kind of walking around an open shop that had its door
I'm
open
gonna
that was
walk back
unlocked,
out.
and I walked around
I walk back out.
and I'm looking at things. I'm perusing a shop that was open during the day on business hours. I'm not doing anything suspicious.
It's getting close to dusk.
Okay.
It took you guys 3/4 of your traveling day to get here.
All right. Yeah, okay. That's fair. It's dinner time. Okay. So I'm walking around looking at the inventory. Okay. And then on the way out, I want to look at this door. How secure is this door?
Well, he didn't fucking lock it.
Does it have a lock?
It has a barring mechanism. It is a fairly heavy and thick door to help keep out the winter climate.
Okay. If I want to inspect this door to see if I could prevent it from fully locking, would that be a thievery check?
Could I perhaps assist him with an engineering lore check?
I also have an engineering lore.
You could
I'm trained in it.
you could
Well.
use either one.
Okay. All right. I'm going to do the thievery then because it's higher.
I'm gonna do an engineering lore check.
Okay. 16.
Yeah, +7.
Yes,
Using
let's
our
go,
good
dude.
skills.
It doesn't have a traditional locking mechanism. It has a barring mechanism.
Barring mechanism? Okay.
To-
Okay.
Somehow prevent this from being sealed as the door opens inward instead of outward or anything. You would have
Okay.
to loosen one of the joists that hold the bar up.
Question.
So
okay.
it would
Could
the
we
bar would be knocked
perhaps,
loose with enough force.
in a discreet way, jam the door so that the bar can't close?
Like shim it?
Yeah. Because he's an old blind guy. Like, come on, he's only gonna give like one shit before he gives up.
So as Roan walks into Ebeltoft after everyone else dies,
All right. So, okay. I was just looking if it looks like it's going to be like if it's not like a traditional lock and it's like more of just a big like slam down thing. It's
Yeah.
like I'm going to inform Tingle as we walk. I'm just going to say, it's not what we want to buy here. Unfortunate. He did not have the things we want. Let us go somewhere else.
Okay, we can go other place. I'm
Yes.
sure there is another herbalist
Right.
or
Yes, we'll
you
find
know,
another place that
nature
will
person of some
exactly.
sort.
Yes, we can find a place that will sell us what we want to buy. And as we're walking,
so
I
I'm
will look
just
at
I'm
it.
just teaching Marcus and Ivar like, yeah, no, what you want to do here is you want to double down on 11, and you always want to split on 10s when the deal is showing 6. That's always.
I really need to get Dex working in Foundry so we can actually play cards.
Ivar, or no, not Ivar. Ulf does this thing. He takes a what do I have in my inventory? And since Tingle and I reconnected on something else, he's going to do this. He's going to take out a coin, and he's going to be like,
Reconnected.
listen, if there is this, if there is something that you could, are you familiar with the technique palming? Watch.
I mean,
He
you
puts
know,
a coin in his hand, right, and then he does
Yeah.
this whole thing, like sleight of hand palming, and then he like tries to hide it while he like shows you. Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason that is
Yes, I know a couple like the trick for little children. I have lots of family. Has to keep them entertained, you know.
perfect, great. Yeah. So the reason why is because he's like, I actually do have like pickpocket shit. Like I can steal like closely guarded things. I don't get the additional penalty from that stuff. So
This summer, he was a shipbuilder. He was a rat. How they fell in love.
He said he was a shipbuilder and wanted to dock.
Oh my goodness.
A walk to
Alright.
remember.
this is perfect. Okay. Well, I guess we should go to the tavern and ask questions.
I mean,
Get
we could
ready.
at least see if we could find a place to stay tonight that is nice and warm. Yeah.
I mean, we did already agree to kill some goblins. We could make some coin.
Marcus, no, we didn't know that was a miscommunication on I think everyone's part. They wanted us to kill like 100 of them.
That is a lot of goblins. Although, with enough supplies, I could probably just blow up everything.
I would
But that
need
will
more
take a
arrows.
long time.
I'm going to need a lot more arrows.
And I need to see to Ivar and Ulf here. See if I can help out here.
Look, we fought like, what, 5 of them? They fucked me up pretty bad.
It was
100.
3 and a dog.
All right, so let's go over the healer's tools real quick.
Yeah.
Because there's multiple actions that you can do for it, which is administer first aid. All right, and that's a
And that's where you just stay. That's like stabilize. It's like gentle
Correct.
repose, right?
Correct. So an adjacent creature that is dying or bleeding. If it's both dying or bleeding, you choose one of the ailments to treat before you roll. And then there is a specific DC for those. And there's success as well as critical failure. There is treat disease.
That will be handy for the dogs.
This takes 8 hours to perform.
That is not handy for the
Oh
dogs.
gosh, that is very difficult.
That is
I
after
could just whip up a little elixir, you know,
perhaps.
and it kind of will help against the seas.
There is treat poison, which is a single action. And then there is treat wounds, which is what you are talking about now. This is the healing
Yes.
benefit. And we have a viewer that says they're going to write fan fiction about Ulf and Tinkle. So
Not
Thank
allowed.
you.
enjoy
I did
that.
not.
Wonderful.
I did not consent.
Wonderful. Tingle consents to all things.
Well,
All
that
right.
is
Is
still not
a
full
is a
consent.
Because,
is a
okay,
tall,
in
dark,
2
and
weeks,
smoky looking Viking.
in 2 weeks,
And,
I will invite Ulf to Rat King celebration.
And Tingle is a rat. I don't know, doctor.
Let's okay. Rat doctor. Yeah.
Rat doctor.
All right.
I'm
He
from
was
the
a
wrong
rat
side.
doctor.
I'm from the wrong side of the tracks.
You need to be skilled. You have to be at least trained in medicine to be able to use treat wounds. You have to be holding the healer's tools, or you're
Yep.
wearing them and you have your hand free. It's 10 minutes treating one injured living creature. You can also choose to target yourself. You are immune to treat wounds action for 1 hour after this. So you cannot stack and continuously treat wounds over and over. There's an
Right.
hour cooldown between treatment.
There is a feat, just because I know about it. It's called Battle Medicine, where they're only immune for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah. It's once per hour, so 60 minutes. Not 70 minutes, 60 minutes. The 10 minutes
Right.
is part of that hour. The medicine check skills DC is usually 15, but the game master can adjust it based on circumstances, such as if it's storming, if they're diseased, or if it's magic, stuff like that. If you're an expert in medicine, you can attempt a DC 20 check to increase the hit points regained by 10. If you're a master, it's a DC 30 to increase the hit points regained by 30. Legendary, DC 40 for 50.
Dang.
Alright, if you succeed your check, you continue to treat your target to grant additional healing. If you treat them for a total of 1 hour, double the hit points they regain from treat wounds. So if you get treated for the whole hour instead of the 10 minutes, you get double the healing. The result of your medicine check determines how many hit points the target regains. A critical success is 4d8, and the wounded condition is removed.
Wow.
A success, so I shouldn't have removed your wounded condition. I forgot. I shouldn't have done that, but I did. But I'll add it back to you. On a success, it's 2d8, and the wounded condition is removed. On a critical failure, you take 1d8 damage.
Oh no, now Rona's
Gotcha.
encumbered.
Yeah, I technically don't have 4 short bows anymore, but I'm gonna. Okay, so once we're back at the tavern, before I'm gonna y'all. Can we just take a seat here real quick? I'm gonna administer something here real fast, and I am trained in medicine, so I'm gonna attempt to heal Ivar first. I'm just saying this to the DM because he can willy-nilly adjust the DC. We are in a very calm area, and he is in a seated position that is not on the ground with dirt. Okay, so let's see if we can lower the DC a little bit, and now I will attempt to heal Ivar. Ivar, you cool with me packing these wounds and everything?
Yes. As long as I feel better, because I still feel like shit.
I will do my best. I keep forgetting where my fucking skills are. Proficiencies.
Oh, god damn it. Don't you dare.
Alright. Treat wounds.
Yep.
Okay.
Critical success.
Critical success for 48 hit points.
Gotcha. I would say let the treatee roll the 48 or the treater.
It's up to you guys. However you want to discuss and do that.
Ivar, you roll 48. I don't want to be blamed for rolling low.
For
Get
once,
bodied.
for once, for what?
You're asking me to roll dice, dude.
Even if he rolls 1s and 2s, there should be.
That
oh,
is
shit.
shit.
Look at
Dave.
that. Look at
Let's
that.
go.
Wee!
Fireball damage over there.
4775.
Legit.
That's what I heal?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, 23 hit points.
You only need
guys
5.
I think he lowered the DC to 12.
Roll a 23. Only needed 5. Perfect.
But
That's why I rolled so high. When I
Damn.
need 23, I'll roll 5.
I think with that roll, he should get some temporary hit points for free.
Sure.
Half a temporary hit point.
Yeah, I mean, just for the rest of the day, right? We're just in town. What's going to happen in town that he needs temporary hit points for, right? Like,
Those-
there's
those
nothing
same-
gonna happen.
It's not like
Yeah!
planning on
The
going-
thief, the trained thief is saying, what could happen in town? Give this guy temporary hit points. What could possibly go wrong? Just
No,
give it
he's
to
just
him for the whole day.
Just a day in town. He's going to be in a tavern, drinking, going to sleep. Yeah, what's going to happen?
Yeah, what's gonna happen? There's a shop right there, a herbalist shop with a bunch of potions or stuff in it that you might.
Nothing that we wanted anyway.
That
I
was,
should get a solid
that
18
was for-
temporary. hit
that was
points.
for Ulf if he allows me to try and treat his wounds.
I actually feel fine. Like, no, I wasn't gonna let you.
okay.
Like, regardless of that roll, I wasn't gonna let you. I was not gonna allow you to treat my wounds because I'm not hurt.
Gotcha. Okay.
I wonder what can happen when you're walking around a town and all the guards look like this. What could happen?
I tell you what could happen. They can get shit stolen from them. That's what's gonna happen.
I have my secret pockets.
Those eyeballs are pretty far apart. I know there's a fucking blind spot somewhere.
It's so hard to see when it is coming straight on.
Oh my
They're
god.
also clearly not used to getting burgled.
All right.
Yeah, because if I got burgled, guess what? Someone would get shit on.
Spending the time to explore the town a little bit, do the investigation, heal up
Mhm.
Ivar in a place that was comfortable. Dusk is here, the sun is setting. Many of the Dragonborn are returning to their homes, where you can hear that their doors are being barred shut.
Mm. Dang. If I'm hearing that, I will tell Tingle. This is not the place. We need to find a place with locks, not the bars.
I mean, well, it's hard. The bar is really good at what it does.
Yes.
One of the
mean,
Dragonborn guards begins to approach your group outside. Curfew is setting.
Curfew.
It has curfew? What is curfew?
What does that mean?
You go to the tavern. You sleep there for the night. You come out at dawn.
What if we are out at night?
He puts his hand on his sword.
You touch your sword?
No, they attack us. Ulf. Ivar, are you not used to this? Like,
What?
do you not just tell him what people mean when they do things?
I just let him live his life.
Okay. Well,
Alright, so
uh,
this is new. This is new to me. I've never been in a city where they tell you to go to sleep at a time. This is new to me. I am from a free land.
I am from a place where people is awake at all times. There
This
is
is
always
new.
people.
I did not know this. This is good to know. I did not mean to break your curfew rule. Is that what you call it? Curfew?
Tavern, or
Yes.
we will escort you outside.
Yes. I will go to the tavern. This is fine.
To the tavern.
I cannot believe that they do not let their people live in this city at night. Is there, while we're walking,
I mean,
is this
how
is
does
this
the people they drink late?
is this to keep you safe? What is this? Why are we sleeping? Why is everyone inside?
If everyone
it
is
for
sleeping
safety.
at
For safety? Or are the raiders?
Yes.
if everyone is sleeping at the same time, then how does one
You
watch
get really
during the
excited
night?
about the fact that there's gonna be raiders.
There
now,
are
too.
raiders? Do you need bow on the wall tonight?
We will defend. You will sleep.
Okay, this is fine. I was just is it the goblins?
Okay,
Is it other
it's
people?
okay. It's no problem. It's okay. It's okay. It's no problem.
You talk
Is it
too
other
much.
people? Is it the goblins? What are we doing? Is it
You
more
talk too
uh,
much.
I just try to help, sorry. Fine.
Talk
fine.
much. No.
Yes. Talk much now. Okay.
Okay, no problem. I just try to help you. Okay, say
All I try to do is
you
be
want
extra
you have
well on the
problem.
wall.
I
Ulf is
offer
going to be the
help,
bane
and
of my
you
existence.
please.
All right.
Very
Oh yeah.
strange. That's all I say.
He's finally quiet and he's walking, kind of like
Do I know if
upset that
Ulf
they're not going to let him
speaks-
fight.
I would like to try to figure out what type of languages that Ulf understands.
Okay. Are you just going to ask him?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
it's okay. Yeah.
Ulf will start speaking in Elven. He'll say, "I know this
Yeah,
one.
it's no good.
I understand this language. Do you know this one?"
It's no good.
And then he switches back. You don't know that one?
No.
Okay.
Do
How
you
about this
know?
one?
You know the dwarf?
No. I know this one. And he starts speaking in Jotun.
Ah.
You
No, it's
understand that one?
not good. No, it's not good.
That is unfortunate.
How about and he starts speaking abyssal.
No. Not understanding that. No, that sounds unfortunate. How do you get to say that words?
Well, you see, I read them in the book with formula for alchemy.
No, no thanks.
Learned alchemy by reading demon language.
The dread ampule, baby.
Tim, you
No
got my
thanks.
message?
And what
Oh, yeah,
what
that was
about
just to
the
Yeah.
tongue of the angels, the Valkyrie?
Nope.
You know that?
I only
Oh.
know the two and this one.
Okay. You definitely don't know my native tongue.
No, I've never spoke rat before.
It's a very squeaky language.
In first, you are the only rat I know.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Aside from ship rat, do you know of ship rat? Are those? I have
No,
to ask you.
most family I know don't like water.
Okay, so ship rat, you don't care about ship rat?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it's not good to kill rat. I mean, they're all just.
It is if they spoil food, they make travel bad, they
I
spread
mean,
disease.
you could just ask
He's bad.
nicely.
Tinkle. Back home, what we do is we sink our ships to drown the rats.
No,
That is
you do not do this.
terrible.
You do not do this. You do not do this. You take rat, you throw it in water barrel, and you drown them.
They're just like just the look of shock. Like,
Wait,
what?
you drown the rats in your drinking water?
No, in
I had
seawater
many-
barrel.
Oh,
I
why
had-
do you have
see, it's the
seawater and barrels
seawater.
on your boat?
You have to take water out of boat sometimes.
Oh, I gotcha.
And if there is water in boat and you have rat, you put rat in the barrel of
That is
water.
just torture.
It is dead. You throw it.
As
Why
you
can't-
guys are talking
why-
about inside of the tavern, you see the tender behind a dragonborn lady starts locking up all of the cabinetry. She pulls out a set of rations for you guys and sets them onto a table for you. It's very basic, not so pleasant meals, and then a couple of jugs of water. She then closes and locks everything else, and then she just departs without saying a word.
Well, as she's walking away, are there no other? Can we not buy anything else?
Is there nothing hot? I would like hot food. I have not had
What
hot
color-
food.
What
in,
color
like,
are the
2 weeks.
scales of this dragonborn?
Teal.
Teal. Okay.
Yeah, like a bluish teal.
Okay. All right.
It's not a red one. Sorry, bud.
Not a red one, no.
And I ask, what is there to drink besides the water?
There are other things that you may drink, but I am going to my husband. Another will come in to serve in a few hours
Another?
or so.
Another will come in here to serve
Yes,
us.
they will
She's-
take over my shift. Yes,
Ah,
I am.
Fine.
leaving.
Yes, sorry. I thought you were leaving us alone to our own devices. Sorry to keep you from your husband. See you. Bye. Thank you.
And she turns and
Bye,
walks
love
off.
you, bye.
Are we the only ones in this entire place?
Yeah, are we? Is there more people?
No, you guys are pretty much alone. There's no one else inside right now, but everything
Well,
is locked up.
It makes sense. They don't get
well.
many visitor, and if everyone has to be home at nighttime, there probably nobody in the inn.
So remember what I said about staying here and then moving on later once we
Yes.
get some money and stuff? Fuck that. This place sucks. Let's go. Let's get to Eveltoft.
Okay, we'll go to Eveltoft. However, I look around. Is there no one else here? Anywhere? Hello?
There is the guards that escorted you.
They're out. They're in? They're sitting with us?
Yeah.
Okay, I asked them this question flat out. I say, can I try this lock?
They look at you with a curious expression. Our common nuts is not great. What do you Want?
I don't want what's inside. I want to try the lock. I want to see if I can open. I will close. I just want to see if I can open. You can watch me. I won't take. I just want to see if I can open.
It's only smells.
But
I'll lean over to Ulf
God,
and
this
be
love
like,
story that's unfolding right now is
be
just,
like,
I'm so
if-
into it.
what if you open the cabinet with the booze? Maybe you'll get them to try. Maybe they'd like us.
No. They are guards. They probably do not drink while on post. They are sentries. That is not good for sentry to drink and be drunk during duty. I just want to know if I can open this. I've never seen this lock before. I don't want to take it. I just want to see if I can open it.
This is the weirdest, like, foreign people thing I've.
This isn't a
I
foreign
wanna
people
see-
thing. This is an Ulf
and then
thing.
a serial fucking thief over here.
I want to see how easy it is to rob you folks. All right, so can you just let me do that?
And he's like honestly looking at these guards like, what do you say? Will you watch me do this? You can stand next to me and do this. You see, I
I'll
have
even
no
let you hold
weapons.
hand. Yes.
You see, I have no weapons. I will not resist. I will not take anything.
One guard is going to look at the other and then look over back at Ulf. What are you going to open it with?
He pulls out his tools.
Good. As the guard is going to stand up and then offer an open palm to you.
And then Ulf looks at the palm, and he looks around, and he grabs the ration on the table, and he puts it in his hand and starts walking over to the lock. We trade for the opportunity.
And this Dragonborn is going to hold your ration in his hand, and he's going to put it back down onto the table, and his hand is going to fall down to his sword, and he's going to look back to his assumed superior, and they are going to have a quick conversation in Draconic.
Why did that sound like Hank Hill? They're gonna have a quick conversation. in Draconic. I tell you what, the Dragonborn are saying they're doing a thing on board.
Ulf is extremely confused right now.
By the way, Ivar is
I'll look.
Ivar is sitting exactly like I am right now, just watching this all.
I'll look at the guard.
He's watching something new happen. Ulf around other people.
In my broken dragonborn, I'm like, do you like the booze or the heavy drink? Trying to be both distracting and get some information from him.
The one posing the question to the one behind him seems pretty set on his question.
Ulf starts taking out various different tools. Like he's got obviously the tension tool, and then he's taking out a rake tool, and he's looking at it, and he's got a couple other things. And he scratches his head with a tension bar. He's just kind of waiting.
He's then going to pick back up the ration that was taken, and he's going to stuff it into his pouch, and then he's going to walk back over and sit down next to the other Dragonborn. And they're both going to watch Ulf go to work.
All right. So yes, can you say yes for me?
They stay silent and just watch you.
I'll walk over to Ulf and be like, he says that there's nothing but plates in there.
That is fine. I just want to open it. I don't care what's in. Did you understand them? Yes.
I can understand.
Okay. Do you tell them? Did they say yes?
They definitely did not say that they might kill you if you did.
Oh, they say this?
They said something close.
If I opened it, or if I tried to open it?
Well, it was kind of like a he's like, "Oh, sir, should I kill man?" And the boss is like, no, there's not anything in there, so it's not like it do anything bad. But now they are what is word? More interested in you.
More interested in me, so they want to see me do this?
Not the problem.
Give
We're
it a
leaving in the
shot.
morning anyways.
Okay, I'll do this. And Ulf goes over and he looks at the lock for a second. and he
Fucking
looks
just does
back.
like one of these numbers and just
He looks
pops
back.
it right open.
He looks back at the guards and he like kind of nods his head yes and points to the lock and then starts
I
doing
break
it.
lock, yes?
He starts doing the work.
Tingle's just like right at your side, just like commenting on everything.
Oh.
No, Ulf, you must. It is stuck. You must spit on it.
Well,
You must spit before you put in.
Oh, well, it could just be that channel is bound. I could just pull tension back, rake one more time. It could be fine. Perhaps rake is not the right tool.
You think that would pass? It's a level 1 town anyways.
It's a lock on a fucking wooden plate cabinet.
in a level 1 town.
So a lock. I'm reading the rules for a lock right now. There's 5 types of locks: poor, simple, average, and good. They have
Okay.
levels and costs associated with them. Oh, there's
Okay.
also superior. So picking a poor lock requires 2 successful DC 15 thievery checks.
You failed.
So rake is not right. It is better than I thought it was. Okay, we try this.
I would assume that is that while you're doing combat, or is that just a normal?
I think it's an
Like-
action per.
Okay, yeah, that
let
seems
me
about
see.
right. Yeah, I think it is an action per. Because when I look at my actions, there's pick lock is 2 actions actually.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can do that on a turn.
I'm pretty sure there is
Right.
a feat that reduces it to 1 action.
Yeah,
That probably
which
is a feat.
I will probably be taking.
All right, so there's no like I guess super failures. You just keep trying to pick it until you get it. So
Okay, so I got one success, I guess.
I'm guessing a critical fail, your tool might get damaged or the lock might
Yeah,
get jammed.
it can.
Oh.
Yeah.
I hear the click is good.
Yes, it is. That keyway is open. I think we got one more. We can do this. It should be pretty easy. Now that I know that I don't have to rake it.
You see, no.
All right, I
you
gotta.
have to. It's
I think I
speed.
break my tool.
You must speed.
I think I break the tool,
Are
actually.
you serious?
I think so.
Oh, I gotta find the rules.
Oh my god.
Your bankroll just spent all of his fucking money on a healer's kit, so I think I'm the only one that like saved money during character
okay.
creation.
I had to buy an alchemy kit that I can
critical failure,
only
you
use
break
during
your tools.
downtime.
Fixing them requires using crafting to repair them, or else swapping in replacement picks, costing 3 silver pieces or 3 gold pieces for infiltrator tools.
All
Yeah,
right.
I've got replacement picks, so I broke my picks. That's fine.
Yep.
And I just swap out to the other pair.
How'd you break all of your picks in the second session? Well, you see, what happened was this rat man was
One of the
Bothering
dragonborn just snort and kind of start laughing a little bit as he hears the snap of your pick.
It is okay, Ulf. You know, you don't have to be gun shy.
Why, it is weird to do it with someone watching. This is the first time I've
Right?
done it this way.
It's even weirder because there's like 5 people watching you.
Yes, this is quite odd.
Performance issues.
There we are.
You just hear Tingle kind of laugh a little bit.
Is it 2 in a row?
That's what I'm about to try to find.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just
Critical
consecutive or it's
success.
but that's a 25, so get fucking bodied, Lock. That's 10 over.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a critical success, which would open it no matter what.
And then it'd be like, and I open it and I show the lock to the guys, to the guards.
It's built
And I
into
say-
the cabinet. It's one of
Oh
those.
well, yeah,
just
no,
like
I step
cheap-
back. I step back and show them, and then
Hey,
I put my tools away and I take my broken ones and I just like stuff them in a pocket and I say, "This is a bad tool," and then I lock it back and go sit down.
All right, make another check to lock it.
To lock it?
Yeah, it's a key.
You said you were gonna lock it back, remember?
Yeah, just like close it, right?
Mm-mm. It's a key.
Oh, okay.
Takes a key. It's a key to unlock and lock. So you got to do another.
Oh, easy.
It's
Boom.
locked.
And then I lock it. Just have to know how it works. And it locks it back, and he puts his other tools away, and he just holds the broken ones. He goes over and he gives the guard each like a piece of the broken tool, and he says, "For you, thank you for watching."
Here you go, my friend.
They take their claws and they both grab one of the broken tools and they just look at it a little bit before looking at each other. Do you know what we do with this?
It's a bad tool. You throw it away if you want. I just thought it would be a good story. Or you leave it. You don't have to keep.
So did we get one room or each a room or what? How did we work this out?
We don't
No
have
room.
it, and no, you sleep here
So
in the lounge.
Oh, so I have sleep under like a bench?
Well, there's benches. There's a couple of couches around.
I grab my bedroll and I roll it out on one of the couches.
It's
I'm
pretty
going
apparent
to-
you're sleeping exactly where you guys are pretty much at.
I'm going
Perfect.
to sleep.
It's at this time the replacement woman dragonborn comes in, and then closes the door behind her, locking it and putting it across the bar. And then she goes behind the counter and begins to unlock all the cabinets. And she then pretty much sits there and just waits.
I go up to the bar.
It's
And
a
I
weird dystopian future, and I'm going to go to sleep.
Is
And I ask-
anyone using the couch? to
Are
sleep?
is there better food than the ration that we were given earlier? Can I buy something better?
Ivar's using one of the couches.
Yes,
And
we
the-
have
And the snoring begins.
mead, we have ale, we have some wines. I have bread. I have bird, boar, elk, and steamed vegetables.
Let us do this steamed vegetables and this you say boar?
Boar.
What? Yes, let's do this. How much first? Before you prepare, how much is this?
I gotta look
My
up cost.
friend. How much is this, my friend?
For vegetables and the boar, I want to know how much this is.
Are you my friend?
Hondo, is this you?
DJ, is that per meal or combination or per piece?
Abby,
That was from
Come here.
this list. So let me.
Let's see. I need
Stop
to
fucking
pin
with the
this.
cat.
So it should be per individual.
It will be 2 silver pieces for 1 food and 1 drink.
So
It'd
is-
be multiple
let's-
drinks. One plate of food, but like 2 refills,
Perfect.
depending on what you
I
get.
will do this. I will do this thing, and I will just try the mead. That will be fine. 2 silver.
2 silver. And she's
Perfect.
gonna grab a wooden flagon and put it down and start filling it up with mead out of a barrel.
Ah, this is what we needed from the ship. This is what was needed.
She's then gonna place it down in front of you, and then she's gonna take your 2 silver, and she's gonna open up a drawer in front of you and put it down inside of there. You would have noticed this drawer was unlocked, and there are some other pieces of silver down inside. And she slides the drawer closed.
Is it just pieces of silver?
And
Just
copper.
pieces of silver and copper.
Okay. And I tip 3 coppers or 2 coppers. I just give 2 coppers.
She's gonna take the 2 coppers. She's gonna say thank you very much, and she's gonna slide that into her apron.
Thank you for this tiny feast.
You are very welcome.
Tiny
Please
feast.
let us know how you enjoy it.
Fancy feast.
It's great. He hasn't eaten it.
Good my
The food will come out in about 20 minutes as she cooks it up.
It's-
But you have a drink while
I've-
you're waiting.
I have been on a slave ship for several weeks. This will be great. This is first real food since perhaps, well, did
I
catch
did
lake
not
trout.
take you to be a slave.
Um,
Who
Not-
do you serve?
not on purpose.
And she like looks over your shoulder at the others that are laying down. Are one of them your master?
No, we were all on same slave ship.
Oh, you're all slaves, or
Not
no longer
not
slaves?
anymore. No, ship crash. No master. No slaves. That is, we are free now. Except for this town, we are not free here. We have to go to sleep at certain time. Otherwise, free.
Understandably so, but curfew is very bound law. It keeps everything in order.
Yes, yes, very safe from raiders.
Yes.
Understand? Yes, this
Goblins,
makes
big problem.
sense. Very many goblins. How many?
There are at least monthly raid. Dozen, maybe more. It
A
depends.
dozen?
Mm-hmm.
Only dozen per raid?
They move quickly and they attack convoys and trade.
Hmm.
They take down last alchemist trade wagon coming from the north and the plains.
They
This is
do?
where, yes, is many bushes that we need up there that provide us the correct base for a lot of Talsiva's potions.
Do you send people to get them?
The wagon is still stuck up there. They
you
did
see
not
Dingle
recover.
pop his head out of the couch.
It is still stuck.
but-
How far away is this?
It is. I'm not good with geography.
Is it
I
by
do not
ruins?
It,
I'm
it,
not
it
good
is.
with
It is
geography.
north. It is north of ruins.
North of ruins? That far?
Yes, the bushes that we require are out in the plains. You
Yes.
worry about goblins, and you also worry about the raiders from Mesova.
Hmm. So wagons come from the north. They get stuck near the ruins?
North of the ruins, yes, in the plains.
Hmm.
If
that
the
is-
if the wagon is still there, maybe perhaps we could get it. It has probably lots of supplies. Yeah.
It seems too far. Ulf is shaking his head.
It is what it is.
It
I
is. It is unfortunate that you have such a goblin raider problem.
there are a lot of them.
It is unfortunate. Well, I will return to my group. Will I come here to grab the food?
No, no, I will bring it out to you once I am done preparing it.
Perfect. Thank you. This is great. This great stuff. I am excited for
Thank
this.
you, my friend. Mr. Doody.
And Ulf goes back to the table when everyone's alive, or everyone's alive, where everyone's awake, and
We're
he
all dead.
and he looks and he says, "There is alchemy card north of the ruins. If we want to go get." If not, we can go to Abeltoff. It's fine.
You see Tingle like stick his head out of like between two couch cushions, and he's like, "But I thought you'd not want to do it. You say too far away."
Yeah, is too far for them. It's not too far for us.
I mean, there could maybe be lots of money.
Or maybe lots of supplies for us.
Could be. I could probably, if it got lots of things, make many potions and things. Maybe help.
This be good, right?
It sounds good to me.
What do you say, Roan? Mr. Roan? R-O-N-E Roan?
Got my ass. No, yeah, no. If well, it seems like Mister Tingle's the only one that is from my neck of the woods. So if he needs to go get this thing to go back south, that's fine. I'm I'm trying to sleep though.
Oh, sorry.
So yeah,
Sorry.
no, that's fine though. If you guys need to head that way, that's
It is fine. We can talk about it in morning after everyone get nice good sleeps.
It's fine.
Yeah, no, that's it sounds like something we could definitely do. I don't see any problem with it.
What about you, Marcus?
I think that getting coin, if we're planning to go for so far south, is quite beneficial.
All right, but what I mean is not get coin. This is too far for them. We get for us. I say too far because I want to tell them I'm not going to get it, but then we go get it because it's ours, not theirs.
Yes, because possession is 9/10.
No, it is all. If you have, it is yours. And if you can't stop me from taking, it is mine.
Indeed.
Yes? No?
Okay.
Okay, then we talk about it in the morning with everyone. I have tiny feast, and then we go to bed.
Tiny feast.
Tiny.
It is tiny feast. It is only for me. It is tiny feast.
It's at this time the Dragonborn comes out and she puts a plate in front of you of cooked boar. There's
And
some light leaves on the side, and then she grabs your mead flagon and replaces it with a full one, and then she just steps away.
I tell her, thank you for tiny feast.
You are very welcome.
It is delicious. Having not eaten any of it. But Ulf devours it like a fucking savage. Like he doesn't even care. He doesn't. If there's no utensils, he just grabs the shit with his hands and just shoves it in his face.
By hand.
Yep. Doesn't even care. Wipes his shit on his furs. Whatever.
He doesn't whittle his own utensils before he eats.
No, not every
Carve
time.
himself a big old spoon.
Sometimes he will eventually. Not
That would
yet.
have been great if he pulled out like his own whittled utensils that were already made.
Nope, not yet.
Let
He had
Ulf
those
tell-
before. He hasn't had time to make the new ones because
Hmm.
they were stolen during the capture and the shipwreck. I'm sure he couldn't find them.
Those sons of bitches.
I'm sure Ulf will tell us about how he made his big spoon.
Oh, he will show you how to make spoon.
He will show Tingle specifically how to make spoon.
He will show everyone how to make spoon.
I'm gonna push this fucking. I'm gonna ship this fucking relationship so hard this entire campaign.
What's so funny is it's like he's averse to any like it's weird. Ulf is having a very tough time with Tingle because he's a rat. And rats aren't good
Right,
for ships,
yeah.
but
That's
he
how-
likes to steal stuff like he does.
That's how all romantic comedies start.
Yeah, we're just Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yeah,
Two professionals looking for love.
that's fair. But you're a rat. It is impossible. I can't.
That's how the
Forbidden love.
starts. This is wrong. I can't do this.
It's
And
not
Tingle's
allowed.
like, it is okay. I touch you sensually.
No, it is not okay. You're a rat.
Just put it in my secret pocket.
No, no secret. It's not good.
It is very stretchy
What?
pocket.
No.
This campaign is forever known as the Legend of the Secret Pocket.
The
the
legend of the
Brothers
secret
Grimm.
pocket.
The Legend of the Secret Pocket. I can't wait till we steal something and have to hide it in your secret pocket.
It's not
Well-
super secret when a bunch of shit is stuffed in there, though.
Just wait for next session when you steal his heart. Okay?
I would like to roll
They
thievery.
thought they could steal anything,
Steal your heart.
but they ended up stealing each other's heart. Coming this summer.
I'd like to roll thievery to
The heartwarming story of a
steal
rat
Ulf's
man,
virginity.
Oh, God.
whatever the fuck the other guy.
This character, believe it or not, isn't a virgin, but it's not exactly how you thought it went.
This week on Lifetime, Stolen Hearts, Ratman and Shipwright.
The
All right.
gambler's gonna have a hard time with this party.
I'm having a hard time with this part.
Tingle's
Yeah,
just
hey,
hard.
look, as long as
Oh,
Ulf,
it's weird how the undead guy has morals of some sort.
if Ulf isn't like given like basically a theme park of thievery, then he's usually pretty straightforward and like very focused.
Theme park of thievery.
We shall see.
That's
We
the
shall
name of
see.
my Rush cover band.
Theme park of thievery. This is
Neil Peart.
session 2, theme park of thievery.
Just wait until Ulf and Ivar try their other way of burgling people and taking
Oh,
their stuff.
That's gonna be great.
Ah, I didn't know that we built a bunch of scummy individuals.
They're Vikings doing Viking shit.
I thought that like me like making a gambler was gonna be like, okay, this is gonna be like the low point. I'm gonna be like the degenerate gambler that's gonna gamble everything. No, we got like people that are gonna like just pillage others. Just that's their pastime.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
I feel like
something
Dave and
I
made
want.
that- I feel like Dave and I made that very clear early on when we said we were Vikings doing Viking shit.
Yeah, I just didn't. It didn't click with
Oh,
me until
you
like
have a
just
nice
now.
thing. It is mine.
Yeah. I like what you have. Can I have it? Do you want me to have this thing? No, I will take it from you.
It's one of
Can
those
you
things
stop
like-
me from taking it?
That's, by the way, that's Ivar's way of thievery. I'm gonna
If you
take
can't
this.
stop me from,
If you can stop me, you can have it back.
Ulf doesn't do it a little differently. He's gonna want to pick locks and get inside of things and
Yeah.
pilfer, but
Pick the lock of my heart.
Yeah, he's gonna pick the lock and get inside of fucking Tingle. You know what I'm saying?
That goddamn secret pocket. You know what I mean? Let's go. What's a DC on the secret pocket, Dingle?
69.
69?
Roll a diplomacy check, and then you can figure that out.
Oh goodness! All right, here we go. Diplomacy check. -1, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Right now, I think that secret pocket is not available.
I'd
That's
like
fair.
to roll intimidation because I got big teeth.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's an extra dimensional space for
Tingle
you.
just smiles and all you see is incisors.
Yeah, that's fair.
not good for blowjobs.
Not good.
for blowjob.
No, but secret
Demonetized.
pocket.
I mean, unless you really like the teeth.
The
We're
secret
long
pocket.
past that point.
The secret pocket can hide other things. It doesn't have to hide. You know, it's fine.
You never had a hope, Tersep, that was gonna be.
I already marked it
No.
that this is not for children, so.
Perfect.
That's good because it shouldn't be.
By the way, you will see us at your next elementary school's drag tour.
I'll be right back.
You know, reading books about diversity.
Ulf just buries himself in his food and goes, you know, is quiet and goes to sleep after that.
Tingle's also going to sleep. What did you guys do in your session today? We crossed a bridge and went to a town.
Talked about a secret pocket.
Did absolutely nothing.
One of the players like forcibly shipped two other characters together the entire time.
You guys bought a med kit.
We did.
I did.
And we healed Ivar.
Reusable med
Healer's
kit, and
tools.
Ivar is no longer injured.
Yes.
Are there
No.
charges to the med kit?
No, it's just use.
All right.
That's really good news. But
Yeah.
it's such
I
good...
I was like, okay, what's my last skill? I'm going to take medicine because we're going to need healer's kit. I was like, I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
I can do the on-the-spot emergency healing, and then, you know.
Yeah.
So do you know what's really embarrassing about our last fight? I never once used my selfish shield ability.
You have a what?
What is that?
Let me see.
Find out next week
Yeah.
when we go pound some goblin ass.
When I was Callum, I had an ability to I could spend a spell slot, which I never fucking cast spells like ever. I could spend a spell slot to lower my damage by 5 times the spell slot's level. Never fucking used it ever.
Lower your damage?
Yeah, the
Damage
Blade Singer's-
received. Not
Damage
damage given.
received, yeah.
Damage
Oh,
received.
damage received. Okay.
Where the fuck is my selfish shield at in here?
Well,
Right here. Boop, boop, boop.
self-interest keeps you alive.
It's just a reaction.
And I can do it as many times as I want as long as I have a reaction.
Wait, is
And then I have
resistance like just flat damage reduction?
and then I have this as well.
Is
So like
is-
if I
is-
so when something attacks me when I do it the first time, I keep my resistance. So if they attack 3 times, like some of those guys were, just keep my resistance the whole time.
Yeah, the only thing that you had to
How
worry
does-
about with this is the range. They had to be.
so
within
how does
15 feet of you.
resistance work?
Yeah.
Because according to his selfish shield thing, it says he gets resistance against the triggering damage equal to 2 plus half of his level.
Yeah.
So is it just
gets-
straight damage reduction?
Yeah.
So I just reduced 3 damage.
Okay.
I think
Interesting.
does Pathfinder round down or round up?
That's a good
Dude,
question.
if it rounds down, that's bullshit.
It says round down unless otherwise specified.
Yeah, so it'd only be 2. Because I thought I had read that at some point, like it always rounds down for the most part.
But I wonder if there's a minimum 1.
You'd think so. That's why I was thinking that would be bullshit if you round down.
I imagine it would say
After
that-
level 1, it's not really a big deal, but at level 1, it's kind of bullshit.
No, I don't think there's a minimum. I think it's just round down, so I think it's just 2.
That's bullshit.
I'll
It's really not. Like
It is
no
at
one,
level 1.
no one else can fucking reduce their damage by 2 every fucking hit
Not every hit. I only get to do it once a turn.
until you use your ongoing selfishness.
Yeah, but you have a bunch of other stuff. So
What my
You
two
got your-
my 2 actions I have to use to do 1 attack.
you built that character.
I did. I absolutely did.
I can do 2 attacks with 1 action. It's fucking ridiculous.
So for damage specifically, like damage dealt, right? If it goes to 1, or you're having 1, it is minimum 1, but it becomes non-lethal damage. That's
I can't
interesting to
save
know.
myself from death with it, but I can. But it'll be so it's 3 all the way up until if I don't have enough HP left.
I still think it's just the 2. But
Because this isn't damage, this is
oh,
resistance.
the damage reduction, energy resistance, reduce damage taken. Reduce it. You can reduce it to 0. Effects that reduce damage taken, like resistance, effectively negate the hit. So if an effect requires damage to be dealt, yeah, no, it's there's no minimum 1, so it is only 2 for right now. But you can reduce it down to 0. That is allowed. That's not minimum damage like in D&D.
Yeah.
How does the
Reading.
resistance against it work? Does that mean that I don't take 2 damage of the damage taken? Or...
Yeah.
Yep.
It just minuses 2 from the damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool, actually.
Interesting.
That's still pretty huge though.
Yeah.
Because don't armors have a similar effect to minus
around
damage?
Some do.
Yeah, there's probably rune effects as well, among other things.
And by the way, Tim, this replaces my shield because in this, when you have a shield, you have to use your reaction to block.
Oh right, yeah.
So instead of shield blocking, I can do selfish shield. But the only benefit I get from it is 1, I don't have to repair selfish shield like you do with a regular shield, and 2, I can. That's why I'm allowed to use my axe, a 2-handed weapon, because I have selfish shield to take that damage for me instead.
Interesting.
I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah,
All right.
no, it's basically having a
You
shield without
sound-
having a shield.
You sound like you put way more thought into building your character than I did.
Seeing as at session 0, literally within the last, 15 minutes before the session, Tercept and I discussed and decided decided that I was going to make this character change instead of going with the original. No, I didn't put a lot of thought into it.
Which is probably why you forgot about it during session 1,
Pretty much.
which is good. All right, so we're gonna call the session for here. We got 10 minutes till call. So, I do want to say the DM that I sent Paul this morning, which I haven't checked everyone's character sheets, was that at level 1, I believe everyone gets a number of skills that they've trained for that you get to be trained in, equal to 4 plus your intelligence modifier. I believe
Correct.
that's correct.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So Paul had forgotten to do that. I
Did you
just wanted to
send me
make sure
that
everyone.
DM?
I sent Paul. I said Paul, not
Oh,
Alex.
okay.
So, just wanted to make sure everyone knew that, because I've been playing around with just creating characters, and some of them get even more proficiency, so it can it can look like it. So, like Alex, I think
You
you're a
said-
little sparse right now.
Yeah, I'm real sparse.
Yeah,
I have I have 10 train skills.
Yes, it
yeah.
I
Like-
I can have 12. Plus,
I have
or plus
6.
12.
So I think you need to go back through character building and rules. But I think you're
Oh look, now I'm
Rules are
trained in
confusing.
medicine, guys.
yeah, you have a
Let's
plus
go.
4 for your int, so you can.
Now I'm trained in stealth.
There we go. Just I was like, something's not right.
See, might as well train myself in Arcana too while we're at it. Let's see. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4,
So
5,
double check the classes
6,
because
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I can all the core skills minus 2 of them can be trained.
so let me
Very
see.
nice.
You're an alchemist. Yours 3 plus intelligence modifier for an alchemist. So you
3
don't.
plus intelligence? I thought I said
Yeah.
times.
No.
Okay.
3 plus intelligence for
That's
alchemist.
still 7. That's pretty good.
Champion is 2 plus intelligence modifier.
Ranger is a lot, I think.
Ranger is
Like
4
4
plus
plus?
intelligence.
Yeah.
Monk is 4 plus intelligence.
I think psychic is the same, but the reason I have 10 is 2 are from my background or something like that.
Psychic is 3 plus
6.
intelligence.
3 plus intelligence. Gotcha.
All right.
What was champions?
2.
Champions was 2. 2 plus intelligence.
You do get skills from like your backgrounds and shit, guys. So like double
Yeah.
check what skills you get from that.
Yeah, like for champion, you're automatically trained in religion, and then you're
Yeah.
trained in 1 skill determined by your choice of deity, and then you're trained in a number of skills equal to 2 plus intelligence, right?
Yeah.
So really double check the character building rules. Monk is just straight up 4 plus intelligence.
I think mine's right because I also got 2 skills because
Yeah.
of my feet. So.
Psychic was trained in occultism and then 3 plus intelligence. So
chose
Yeah.
someone.
and then I think
Occultism.
Ranger got additional nature and survival plus the 4 plus intelligence.
Occultism is just a different kind of spell casting.
Yep.
It also helps like with haunts and stuff, but haunts are like an alternative rule set.
So
I think he was laughing because he said oculentism.
That is correct. That's
exactly.
exactly
Wow.
that's
Oh.
exactly where I was going
I'm
from.
just stupid. So
It's okay. I can see everything.
All right.
With my oculism.
I don't know. Speaking of seeing things, Kevin got
Occultism.
LASIK yesterday. So
Woo!
Yay! One less person with glasses.
I know, it's great.
At least for like, what is it, 15 to 20 years?
Something like that, but I have lifetime corrections with it, which is awesome.
Yep.
Sweet.
All right, go ahead and hit the stop.
David
stream.
can do a really good round off. I've seen it in person.
True. Yeah.
Playing next week. This game is on for next week, so
Sweet.
unless
Yeah.
people can.
I
At the first level, you gain.
have to teach